Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe. I am Luke, the GM of today's game, which is Upsilon Transcending in GURPS 4th edition. We have got Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I play Guy, who is more experienced at time traveling than anybody else.
Applause. We have got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everett. I play for you today Lucius Judy Lockhart, who is very happy with his life and in love. Let's hope that doesn't change.
Very nice. I'm happy for Lucius. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey, and she's doing a weirdly good job of not being a spy at the moment.
If you say so. Zip my mouth. We've got James.
Hey, I am James. I play Sigrid the Berserker, who's probably of this group the second most used to waking up in new time periods.
Yeah. You've definitely got the most experience of the mundane form of time travel, which we all
Definitely
do.
that.
And finally today with us we have got Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I play Lily, and she is hoping she's done with all that time travel bullshit.
Except for the standard type that we all do, right?
Yeah.
Got ya. Well, as can you tell all, grammar naturally for me comes, so... What happened last week? We had a bit of a time skip. Everyone's been working pretty hard at school and crafting shit and thinking about everything they learnt from the future. People have got up to their own stuff. Lily's had herself a secret house built. I don't think anyone's really cared to ask how she's achieved that yet. I don't even know if
we don't know that she's done it.
Aha, that's the reason.
Lucius knows.
Oh,
she
yeah.
communicated to Lucius, but she told him not to tell people.
She didn't
because
say
he-
not to tell. She just said. Yeah, she just said, "Hey, this is happening." Whatever.
Yeah, so he just told him, yeah, she has a house, but that's about it. Like, nothing else.
Okay, fair enough. So for all...
Wait, when did he do that?
Just with a message when he just got
Okay,
it.
cool.
It will have been just before whatever nonsense went down last week. What was the nonsense? I've remembered and forgot like 5
The
times today.
smugglers.
Smugglers.
People
Yes.
smuggling stuff
Right.
off the island.
One of the
Yeah.
things Lucius has been doing over the past 6 weeks was working with Mawson and sort of looking into
we
some of the
found out
gang
about-
stuff.
The boss. What was his name? The boss.
Apparently they're calling him Crocodile, the people who work for him.
Crocodile. That's right, because Lily scared the bejesus out of that one guy she let go who tried to throw away the phone, and she called him when he tried to throw away the phone.
Yeah, that were good.
Good job
Enjoyed
on that, by the way.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and then that was it. And she found out some information, but I don't think we've had like a group meeting since.
No, it's been about a week. Sigrid were pretty much dead. She has slept about 4 days. Had sex with her girlfriend the rest of the time. Eating meat. All through sleeping and having sex. It just does not stop. There's been like a link of sausages, big long one, going into her mouth while she sleeps.
And
That's just weird.
there was also that the advertisement that's been popping up that Lily paid for a
Mm-hmm.
couple times.
That's where we ended last session. That playing on the TV on, I think I might have said Friday evening, but I think I'd rather make it Friday morning.
Whenever it was.
For whatever reason, maybe Lily were just back at the penthouse to pick something up.
Oh yeah, she's been stealing stuff.
I figured like at least a couple of coffee tables, bookcase have gone missing, some furniture.
Oh no, she's stolen some solar panels and one of her mother's hydrogen power converters.
Does
Look,
Lily know
Lily.
what one of those is though? And how to like
They're
steal
they're
and set
labeled
one up?
and no. So she's got them.
Yeah, you've probably got them, but setting them up is definitely a bit too complicated for you at the
I
minute.
mean, you can take.
It's
you
gonna
can
turn into that
take
redneck
time.
house where, you know, the guy takes an engine out of a car and it's like, fuh. And then it just sits there.
Got me a generator.
I'll
To be
use
f-
that someday.
Well, it's she would actually probably, if that was the case, like she would pull up the instructions and like just hamper down for like a couple days or hunker down for a couple days and, you know, take extra time to set it up.
Yeah,
It can be doable. She's not an idiot.
I'll give you that. There will be instructions for doing it, and you'll find yourself having to go out and buy like a junction box and a bunch of wiring and a bunch of other stuff, and then all the time you're doing it, you're terrified you're about to kill yourself with electric shock. But yeah, I'll get you by Friday. You're scuffed and sweaty, but you've got light bulbs now.
Oh, yeah, hopefully the whole house is hydrogen and solar powered. But yes, off the grid.
I think solar would probably do you. I'm not sure you'd need the
Well,
hydrogen.
anyway, way, she
Yeah.
did steal a bunch of shit from her mom's.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Theft has
Colin,
taken
your-
place.
Your picture is still the chevron.
Yeah, I don't usually remember that immediately. Sorry.
I don't mind. I should.
MGM might.
Oh, stretch. All right. Well, I feel like Lily's gonna get called in by the research center because something that she asked for and they agreed to is kind of ready.
Oh, is the suit done?
We have got a spacesuit that we would like you to start training in.
Awesome. Is it the elastic kind?
No, sorry.
Okay. Oh no, she'll as soon as they said it's ready, she'll ask Audrey for eyes and then pop in.
So yeah, let's say this is Friday morning. I think you do get this week off your internship, Lily, because it's an arts internship and it's just generally a much cushier life for us artists than the scientists.
Oh, and also the fact that she's manipulated that entire system to work out for her benefit.
Yeah, pretty much. Your job is show up X number of hours a week.
But yeah, Audrey will head up so that you can check in.
Oh, she was just gonna pop in. She just asked for eyes.
Right, and Audrey says, "Sure, I'll head up to the check-in. But you know." And like 30 seconds later, you get eyes on the check-in.
Pops in and goes like, "What here without? I was just gonna go to the office, but fine, sure, okay."
Well, I know, but they freak out when people just teleport in. Like, this is a secure office.
Roll eyes a bit. Fine.
You sign in, get a guest pass. Pass through a series of deionizing gates and things, I think, probably.
Hell if I know, but maybe, probably. And as you head away, Audrey heads off to her area, but in your head you get a, "Sorry, but like, I'm the one they would have punished."
Just you get a mental shrug.
And aye, Lily, you are getting a spacesuit put on you for about, it takes 30 minutes, at least. And it feels strange. I'm guessing you've not got the environment suit spacesuit
I do not.
skill. No.
I don't think I would have time to have learned that.
No. Let's see what it defaults to. I believe everything you do that's DX based in a spacesuit kind of defaults to the spacesuit skill. Like, you can't do acrobatics higher than your spacesuit skill is. That were definitely the case for diving suits in Windraker, at least.
Ah, yeah.
Environment suit?
Environment suit is DX -5.
Oh, she's gonna suck at this. It's gonna be great.
So yeah, first thing they'll do is just ask you to like stand up and walk around, and they will let you take your time. You can take enough time to get a +1 on this. I'll say.
I walk around. She just looks at them blankly.
Right. Yeah.
But I crit failed. I like full on just float into something.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Float up to the ceiling. You've got very limited vision in there, you realise, and there's like not an owl in the lab with you right now. And then you probably bonk your head against some control that you've got, and it initiates some CO2 thruster or something, and you fly into the floor. And someone presses some buttons on a computer, and it turns off, and they're like, okay. Well, the plan is to do some underwater training, if that's all right.
She gives a look again.
And then they're like, right. This is probably simulated enough.
I mean, the tools, but shrug.
And I feel like you'll probably spend most of the morning just in that suit, getting shown how it works.
All right, so if I wanted to spend one of my many points that I have not spent in skills, I could put a point in Exos or in Biosuit.
Not just yet,
But eventually.
but eventually, yeah. And you're not needed in space just yet.
Well, I've been trying to save up for paying for space flight, but it is an extra percentage that get expensive.
Yeah. They will say near the end of your training session that it'll be really useful when you've got this down, just for testing stuff. We'll be able to compensate you really generously if you could just take things up and turn them on for us, you know?
I mean, that was kind of the plan.
Mm-hmm. I think the first thing we'll do is take you up in with one of the new suits on a dummy, or maybe your sister, Sigrid.
Yeah, let's not murder Sigrid.
I thought she didn't die.
It doesn't mean she doesn't feel pain.
Oh, it could test out. Biology would love to test out some of their active painkillers, I'm sure.
She kind of scowls at them a little bit. I'll ask her.
They nod appreciatively. They maybe noticed the scowl slightly. Okay, and yes, that's about that morning. That would just kind of remind you that were going on.
Yeah.
Sigrid, like I said, restful week. You've probably still been going out at nights to do a little bit of street walking.
Yeah,
No,
I think everybody was like, Sigrid, you really should take like a break. So yeah, Sigrid's like been sleeping during the day and like going to like band practice and
yeah, gigs.
like she's got a girlfriend who gets kind of sidelined from time to time.
Yeah.
I feel like Hannah probably understands,
Yeah, I mean,
but
she doesn't mind much. Hannah spends most of her time getting wasted and playing music. I think
Oh, yeah.
she's probably got a job in a recording studio, like a really, underground punk one in some blocks somewhere.
okay.
And she probably plays like session guitar for punks that are recording down there when there's a guitarist in band that just can't hit it. She's like, fucking move. Plays it first time.
Nice. But yeah, no, I think Sigurd wants to hang out with her as much as she can, and
Okay.
fuck and rage and music.
Uh-huh. Guy, you just been crafting, building stuff, working on some bikes, is it?
Yeah. So Audrey helped buy the bikes, and then he is just doing like the tuning up and adding a couple little gadgets and
Toys.
battle axe holder for Sigrid and some other things.
You're
And then working on if anybody has popped into the pharmacy at any length of time, a steadily growing, those string theory boards where like the
Yeah.
crazy people put,
yeah.
steadily growing with about 10 years worth of history is up there with weird notes scribbled, and he is spending a lot of time looking at that and microfilm.
Does there seem to be a focus?
Yes.
Care to elaborate?
Oh, well, not a in terms of
Like, is it a bunch of Care Bears, or is it a whole bunch of like history of Nirvana?
it's not just a history of Nirvana. It looks like world history and like significant events.
Between
But then he's like
89 and
date.
99-ish.
Yeah,
Radio.
but he's like written in dates, and then there's pictures of people with black ink with one date and red ink with other dates.
Have you got research?
No, I have intelligence analysis.
Oh, yeah, you've got that. Give me that straight up, please.
Why is knife expanded? That's weird.
Oh, that's because I were in there checking its row ID. I did all your melee attacks as well as your ranged attacks earlier. It looks clear at minute. You cannot see any discrepancies, but obviously you've got to go deeper, and that's facilitated deeper and deeper strings of webs of red wool. Pinboards.
Yeah.
Questions lead to more questions.
So Audrey has a thing she'd like to do.
Go ahead, Audrey. What's the thing Audrey does?
Send a text to everybody but Guy.
Ooh.
I see how it is.
Have you seen Guy's map thing? I'm worried. I think we should talk to him.
Could have seen that.
I can't find the clip, but I'm looking for the happy. Holy shit, Mayor! This is the best crazy person room I've ever seen.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh my god! If you haven't seen Happy, you see it. But yeah, at one point he walks into a crazy person room, like what Guy is describing is just like, holy shit! This is the best crazy room I've ever seen.
Nice.
That's the one where Patton Oswalt is the animated unicorn, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
It really is.
I too enjoyed that. Just because I love that lead guy in that. Watch Oz. He gets his dingus out. Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Words natural, me, easy, speak, good. Audrey just sent a text to everyone except Guy. Concerned about Guy.
Let him have his crazy person space. We all have our things that we're not telling each other.
Get subtweeted.
I think just a question mark back from Sigrid.
I like to think most of Sigrid's responses is just a single question mark. Sorry.
He's just gonna spend a shrug emoticon. Like, he doesn't care much about it. It's his own stuff. He's free to do what he wants.
Fair enough.
Violet's just like, wow, these guys really do not care for each other that much, do they? In her reports back to the CIA. Isn't as tight a knit group as you thought, Mr.
I
Woods.
think we're actually just our characters might be feeling a little bit of burnout / like PTSD a little bit. They went through a lot.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Like, and a lot of us aren't like trained for this shit. Like, Yee's trained for this shit, and he's even going crazy over there. Like,
You come crazier than any of you.
like
I
Sigrid
think this
just
is
lost
like the first.
herself in like
Well,
her
I-
stuff.
I think less it's that she's fucked up by the whole thing, because it's just more on top of her troubling upbringing. But like, since she got to this island, this is like the first week where she's been able to have like just fun,
Sigrid fun.
like not worrying about constant fights, which those are fun.
Alright, Ashla, throw this next
But-
fight at you.
But that said, Lily, even though she texts that, she will pop in to see how Gee's doing.
Like, he's not coming off as like super crazy, He's not drinking coffee and chain smoking cigarettes or any of those tropes. He's just like, oh yeah, it's just a little side project that I'm working on. And you look and like it's taking up 3 walls of the workshop. And you have to duck
Uh-huh.
under a couple of the strings in places.
Got walls connected to each other.
Have you ever taken a vacation?
No. I know what that word means because,
It's in the dictionary.
Okay.
it was in my training, but
It's in the dictionary,
we-
which I was told
We
to read.
saved. We did what we're supposed to do for now. Whatever like pin or whatever you're holding up to the wall right now, or string that you're stringing by, she'll just like kind of like grab your hand and be like, "But we're taking a break from this, okay?"
this is just like I'm just doing some research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen enough therapists to know when you need to chill the hell out. So,
I just have one more. He picks up a
she'll
picture of
like
an octopus.
she'll like start to put their thing go Undine. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
And like, all right. She'll let you put it up, and then like turn you around, start like kind of shoving you out of the thing about, and like, we're gonna do something mellow, okay?
What? Reading newspaper articles isn't mellow?
Looks around the room. No, honey. Come on.
He will, I
bringing
guess,
someplace
reluctantly go.
And there's a group text that just says spa day.
Spotting? Sorry, what does that mean?
Spa day?
Are you trying to
Yeah,
say
is that-
spaghetti? Like you wanna go
No.
for spaghetti?
Go to a resort and get pampered. Like,
I know I'm quoting It's
There you
Always
go, yep.
Sunny, but it were extra funnier because I've actually said spa day. So it were perfect for the quote.
Yeah, so I bet I know and go to some really hoity-toity place.
He gets his dome polished.
And you can
Mud bath deal.
Which
And
is
you can
not a blowjob euphemism in this particular case.
No, this
Right.
place is too high class. You got to go deeper underground for that kind of massage parlor.
Yeah, this is probably like top level of someplace in the CBD or something.
Yeah. Well, Audrey, I think you've probably been to this place a few times just because, you know.
I mean, maybe. Although, to be honest, I think she's the Dunning.
Yeah, you've not really done much super high class stuff. I mean, they were at party, but most of you were spying during that.
I figure most of that happens off scene. I just figured we could get the group together in a way, and then Luke, you could screw with us at the spa.
Screwing me at the spa's always a fun option, aye?
Or after, or whatever. I'm getting the party together if everyone wants to
Sure,
come.
sounds fun.
Sure, I'll bring Laura. Bet she's gonna love it.
Cheese girl, and
There's a lot of people for the spa day, but yeah, they'll show up.
I mean, again, rich girl, and she's got charitable. This is what she does. Like,
She's going to the
Mila's,
spa with her entourage.
Mila
They're used
is
to this.
eventually going to look at that credit card because I have a patron. This is how I pay for everything, so I can get cut off whenever.
What's your level for Patreon? Patreon.
For patron?
Yeah.
It's
It's 9, right?
at a quite often.
That's 9, isn't it? Or 12.
I think it's a 12. Yeah. If you want me to
Okay.
roll for it, that's fine.
No,
But
I just rolled for it because I think it'd be so fun if, like, I'm sorry,
card
Ms.
gets denied.
Dunning, but this credit card's been declined.
But it still gathers us all together, so it solves the problem.
Yeah, it goes through, though. You will get your spa day. Let's say that's on Saturday morning.
I also have duty, so whenever you want to pull me in on that, also.
Uh-huh, oh yeah.
But I think I've been playing that pretty well, so. But yes. A thing that Guy would never have done, ever. Is
I think he's
happening
only
right
even
now.
aware of spas because of their portrayal in media.
Probably.
It's like, this is where we wear cucumbers instead of eating them. Is that right?
I mean, you don't have to. I like the mud masks.
But if you do wear them, you don't eat them,
As Sigrid is on her, like, 4th.
right?
She's just got a bowl of cucumbers next to her.
In the corner, just like...
Someone brought Sigrid a bowl of cucumbers.
Just dipping the cucumber slices in the mud.
Do they have pickled cucumbers, or do we have to eat them raw? Or wear them raw, I think he says.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
I do not think you put pickled cucumber on your eyes, no.
That would probably be pretty horrible.
That would be awful.
Especially from the salt.
There's got to be a TikTok somewhere of a girl crying because she's like, oh my god, I tried to do the cucumber thing.
Oh, there has to be.
I 100% guarantee all my eyelashes fell out. Help.
So I hear rumor there's congratulations in order. Looks over towards Lily.
Huh?
I heard you got a place.
Oh, it's
I
like
mean,
bitchin', says Cheese Girl.
Nice. Congratulations.
we got a place?
Even better. Congratulations to both of you.
Like, not me, her, and,
Oh,
are we allowed to say? Like, this is secret, right?
Oh, sorry. Right, got it. Never mind. But congratulations anyways.
I mean, it's...
It's totally decadent. It's crazy. You gotta see it.
It's a place.
Nuts.
The view is like amazing, just when the light hits and the trees move just right.
Sounds nice.
Nods.
I'll
Lowers
bring you
into the
by
mud.
sometime. we're the next part of the plan was to make the elevator and then the laboratory.
Nods. Sounds like you're on your way towards a lair.
I mean, I did kind of create a super team, so you know.
Oh yeah,
I
that's.
mean, it more like you put a bunch of names on a roster. Never ask me.
She'll be like, "You were dead, Sigrid."
I mean, I could answer yes or no to a question.
Shrug.
So, what was up with that team? Like, why? Lucius asks in the middle of the whole thing.
They're all the ones we did the Founders Day missions with. They're the trustworthy ones. They're the ones who saved hundreds upon thousands of lives with us. I mean, I'm not putting you guys on there because you all want to be on the DL.
Honestly, that's becoming a little bit less important as things become more public and legal anyways. But I get it. I appreciate it. Thanks.
I mean, you're welcome to join on whenever. You just need to get licensed.
Uh-huh. And Mawson is able to fudge it so that no, he's not able to fudge it that hard, actually. I was going to say that so that you wouldn't be intrusively tested to get licensed, but if you were in a public-facing group like that, then you wouldn't be able to get away without going through the proper channels.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, again, you're all welcome. But if you got licensed, you'd have to be a little less murdery.
Guessing that's directed at Gee.
There is a glance.
I think Guy puts the cucumber slices on his eyes so he doesn't have to make eye contact during that particular.
Like, she's not, like, going after you, but there's been definitely some sauce going in her words of late. If that
Look,
makes
I don't
any kind
like
of sense.
having to do some of the things that I've done, but I feel like it's important for the time period.
I get it.
Timeline.
You're just, you often choose shotgun over taser or knockout baton.
I wasn't. I wasn't trained to knock anybody out, and often, while that might solve the problem in the moment, it doesn't solve the problem for the entire timeline. Although technically, my mission has ended, so at this point, I'm off the map.
What are you going to do about that, by the way? Like, What's next?
I have absolutely no idea.
Are you gonna be okay living here with us?
But there's not
Currently, he made
anywhere else I
crazy
can go.
room map.
There was never any extraction plan, and honestly, I don't think that anybody really considered that I might survive the couple of flashpoints that I was sent back for. So he kind of shrugged. He's like, I don't know.
Well, enough people owe you enough favors that you could probably actually get citizenship here if you wanted.
I think he's already got that, doesn't he?
I think I do already have that through Secret Surf.
Well, but you could do it less secrety.
I
Yeah,
have
I
to
don't-
live in old pharmacy.
I
Exactly.
have a house. He just doesn't actually spend much time there.
studio
We
blocks
just-
apartment.
I don't make too big of an impact on the timeline without good cause.
Why?
Well, because then what if they have to send somebody back to fix the changes that I inadvertently made?
Isn't this a different timeline, anyways?
But there's still a future, and they're still going to have the technology to send somebody back.
Then why don't you join us in fight to make future better?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of my plan, but I have to be sure of the consequences based on my knowledge of what could happen in the future.
And that's how we get crazy person wall.
It's all laid
But-
out pretty logically.
We
Think about
already make big change in future, so all those things theoretically. Yes, and I learned big words. My
She's
teacher-
actually gonna give a thumbs up to Sigrid.
Then would the future all that changes everything anyway, so now you like us fighting for the same future.
Our future.
Probably.
Everything you know no longer means shit.
As far as I'm concerned, we get to decide what our future is.
I'm no gym teacher.
But we also have to not run afoul of the same mistakes that literally unleashed demons onto the planet.
You're
in a
right.
couple of years.
We now
Mhm.
get to make totally new ones.
She's not wrong.
I mean, if it wasn't gonna be demons, it was gonna be aliens or something.
Oh yeah, that'll come too, but not immediately.
Sigrid looks for one of the spa attendants.
Audrey, you know all about the aliens by now as well. I don't know if I've explained them though.
No, but not super pressing.
No, it's not super pressing because in 2187 they were still a few hundred years away.
Fair.
But by 2100 they have been spoken to by humans and responded several times. They've maybe exchanged 100 messages by 2187.
We've seen the video.
Oh yeah.
Those are different aliens.
Just
Fair. I think Sigurd was flagging down an attendant.
oh,
I think we broke Luke.
good.
Truth.
Can I help there, Sigrid?
Uh
They're clearly gushing over you.
oh right. Yeah. The music in here suck. Can you change it?
No.
Frowns over at Lily. Well, it would really depend on whichever the party of Ms. Dunning prefers, but we can definitely bring you some noise cancelling headphones and a CD player just for you, Sigrid.
Yes, that sounds relaxing.
What kind of music would you like to listen to?
Do you know Crimson Goat?
No, sorry.
Ugh. Loud.
She wants metal music. The more headachy, the better.
Ah, I'll see what we can do, thank you. Takes them like 10 minutes, but they probably run back with a stacker, like, wrapped in cellophane, still CDs. Like, just the entire metal section. Uh-huh. And spa day goes. That evening, perhaps, yeah, you're still all kind of hanging around. Laura's getting a bit tired. Oh, I should mention that first. Someone from the Yakuza came to the roller rink and had a look around and said, like, holy shit, this is fucking amazing. This is not the same place that we left you 3 months ago. And yeah, absolutely. And they've got the paperwork in motion already. And they've already had Laura sign some, like employment agreement kind of things.
With their totally legitimate business.
It's all the totally legitimate parts of the totally legitimate business.
Quite possibly wondering where exactly we paid her that kind of money. We will have to get you a payroll set up. Oh, don't worry about it. Stack of cash.
Oh. Okay,
It's a bag
then.
of money.
And it's the state that pays you anyway. It's just the Yakuza telling the state that you've got a job.
Yeah. Again, that money is just flex fund. We actually don't need to pay her.
Petty cash.
Perfect.
Laura's walking around in a Laboutons weird. Fucking.
Laura's a little bougie all of a sudden.
She's definitely the only one that has any idea how much money is in the bag.
Thing's gonna disappear at some point. Like we're just gonna have gotten through it. We're all gonna be like, oh.
I'm glad you're talking about that money. I had a look at like Audrey's detailed finances earlier, and that bag of money is just like, oh, Audrey blows her nose with it and flushes it down toilet.
I mean,
Oh
most
my
of it's
God.
locked up.
Most of it is tied up, but like, yo, Audrey's got. You know how
But
much that
that's what
thing's
rich
worth.
people say when people accuse them of having a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I can't spend it.
No, it's all
Doesn't
tied
matter.
up in my $65
Escrow
million
or whatever.
yacht.
Hey, Luke, can I make an argument?
Always.
Spa day gives us an action point for being relaxed and chilled.
I'll tell that. Yeah, a bonus action point that you can use this evening in what's about to happen. You mean?
Yeah, I mean, and at the end of the session, if we haven't spent it, we go back down to our 5 max.
Okay, yeah. Temporary buff spa day.
Because I feel like that was a very plot thing to do.
I'm happy with
Or
that.
character-driven thing to do.
If we were in an anime show, that would have taken up an entire episode.
Yeah.
It would for sure.
True.
A lot of fan service too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hotness in that room.
I think almost all of us have, or at least half of us have attractive.
I feel like every female character is attractive.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
much.
don't remember what mine
I
said.
feel like
I'm
D is
at-
showing more skin than anybody else, but that's just because his head is shaved.
Lucius is
Lucius is
Nice.
very handsome. Not that it matters, though.
very
You're very
He's
handsome,
or-
very handsome. Nice.
Yeah.
and he's buffed up his lifting strength. Like, this is when Lucius
Uh,
takes his top off for the first time, and you see the abs and pecs.
It's like when Deku gets all skinny buff.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a wow moment then. I had not realized he was that attractive.
I don't think I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the rest of us just have attractive, because that's what I got it at. Handsome, beautiful.
I'm pretty sure Audrey's very
you're
attractive.
right.
Audrey's very
Sorry.
attractive also.
I got it the same. Handsome, beautiful.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's still
I
pretty
think-
good.
I think mine would be higher if I didn't have, the facial damage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you've got that scar, but it's cool scar still.
I mean, and it occasionally bleeds, and I have a mild panic attack when that happens.
Oh my god, she's doing it again. Lily, that's so unattractive. Stop having a panic attack, Lily. You're embarrassing us. That's why you don't hang out with the rich kids anymore.
Pretty much.
But
yeah, okay, so it's after the spa day.
that evening, you've just finished dinner. You've had a big belly for a bit, but it's settling down now. You got the toothpick in your
we
mouth.
went upscale.
Oh yeah, it's been the lavish day.
Like,
Maybe,
Mom's gonna look at the bill today, and it's gonna be like a few thousand Nova.
Oh yeah, your credit card bill
And,
this month's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Might lead to some purse string tightenings.
A little bit, but
If you're not gonna live at home.
she can argue. She's good at arguing and manipulating mothers.
Is true. Beer. I think it's gonna be Lucius that gets a phone call after this dinner. But Audrey, did you have? Or is it Audrey that's here?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you have something you were about to say? Sorry.
No, just a snide comment about making sure you pick the right mother.
I also think my mom owes me because I did give her, despite what was told by Guy, a magical future med kit.
Yeah, he's gonna be pissed off about a lot of things.
He's gonna be so pissed off about that.
Lucius will pick up the phone as he is. I guess we're still in the mud, so he is
No,
not
no,
even.
No, this
We're
is
just
like
finished
a fancy restaurant, super fancy restaurant.
Okay, so now we're in the restaurant.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, he is going to excuse himself from the table and give Laura a kiss before he steps out and goes to the hall to answer the call.
As you push your chair back to stand up and give Laura the kiss, you'd look up and you'd all see that the waiters arrived, and there are also a man and a woman with them, wearing black suits and shirts and dark sunglasses, and you kind of recognize these people as Secret Surf. Your phone's
We are interested in the wine list.
your phone's still ringing, Lucius,
I'm
and it's
guessing.
it's the unknown number that is usually Mawson.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer as I step into the hall. As I am walking towards them, I guess I'm walking towards the secret self.
It's they don't let you walk away from the table.
Oh,
They look at you and they say, "Answer the phone, please."
I answer the phone and say, "Lucius speaking."
Aye, lad. You got me fellas there. Are they picking you up?
I.
All right. Go with 'em. You lot, who's with you? We don't need Laura. But yeah, bring the rest. You can wear your costumes if you want, especially that bald one.
Morrison.
And actually, no, I don't need her. But if that purple-haired girl's about, bring her down, yeah?
Morrison,
What's
I
up,
sent you a
Lucius?
message. This was a spa day. You were supposed to tell me with advance if this was gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm telling you in advance. I only had about an hour's notice on this one. There's some detainees who want to talk to you. Multiple. We suspect they've been communicating with each other somehow. Don't know how. But now they want to speak specifically to Sigrid, Lily Dunning, who else is on the record as having a name? Is 2D a registered dude?
That's the only thing that would come up when you search for anything coming with the guy with the mask.
But he's never like announced or been a part of the group. He's always snuck away beforehand. I think it would just be the two of us that are like faces.
Yeah, Sigrid and Lily.
Yeah, so
we made it a point to have it be that way.
they're asking for Sigrid and Lily, and whoever those fuckers are that work with them. And, you know, I figured it's you lot. I'm right sorry to interrupt your fancy dinner, but honestly, this shouldn't take long.
All right, we'll be there in a moment.
She's
He's
actually
gonna-
going to lean over and grab the phone and go, since you got in our way, I'm assuming Morrison? Dinner's on you, right?
Click.
Well, we gotta go. Should only be a moment, but we need to take a break from the spotting.
Asshole.
Well, like,
I mean, seriously, like we're in the middle of dinner.
You've
Yeah,
finished,
but it's important.
to be fair.
We're on
But still.
coffee and
I was
cakes
thinking
at
about
this point.
dessert.
We can get ice cream when we finish this up.
Laura's like, I'm, like, pretty sleepy, but if you do get ice cream, totally bring some home for me.
Sure, I'll bring an ice cream. Okay.
I'm just gonna go and, like, watch Dirty Dancing again.
Have fun, and continue with your spotting. I'll try to get back to you as soon as we finish this up.
All right, gang, let's
Sigrid.
get the costumes.
Sigrid takes one of the cucumber bits off her eye, chomps on it, and her eyes like roll over, and she just
It's-
like sits up and
Brett-
takes her headphones off, and like, who these assholes?
We've been at dinner.
Yeah, but it's
We're at a
funnier.
Swanky dinner now.
It's funnier
Oh!
if Sigrid's still got the headphones on and is
Oh,
just
son.
putting cucumber on her eyes.
Yeah, we
I'm sorry, I did not realize we were at dinner. I thought we were still spa
No,
Yeah,
day.
But
we
we
spa date, and then we moved to Schwanky, like upscale, you know, like
Yeah.
lowest thing on the menu is like
I-
no
I-
prices on the menu type of restaurant.
Yeah.
I just missed that.
we had
Okay.
finished dinner though, so you could have like taken pieces of your salad and been leaning back just to relax after dinner.
You just associate cucumbers with relax. I fucking love it.
It's a high-end restaurant, of course you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Sigrid,
She
super
doesn't know
stuffed,
better.
reaches forwards to like the bit of salad that's left on a plate and puts the cucumbers on her eyes.
Just like leans back and her head's draped over the back of her chair. She might be snoring a little, actually.
We should rewind to like a moment in the middle of this dinner as well, because I would want to point out at some point, fairly old, wrinkly, chubby white man will be like waddling over to your table, being chased by a younger, very attractive woman who's saying like, "Oh, Arthur, don't do it to them, don't." And it's like, "Oh, excuse me, you Sigrid? Sigrid Brynjolf, right? The Viking, the Berserker."
Yeah, that me?
Like, "Oh, pleasure to meet you, ma'am." And he's just holding out his hand.
Take it and
Yeah,
shake it.
it gives you a shake. It's firm grab that he's got, and he's, you know, sweating from his 16-ounce steak that he's just eaten. And it's just like, "Oh, yeah. Good to see you." And he just
Who is this guy?
frowns and looks around at
To
everyone on the
see
table.
You? Who are you?
My name's...
Luke, I just rolled a current affair pop culture, so if he is important in the social hierarchy.
What's your area
there
knowledge
was-
skill? What's that at?
Area knowledge.
If you'd
is
rolled
at,
versus that.
Same.
Okay. Yeah, I think you know who this guy is. He's a representative. He's a member of the Politburo. Not one that you've
Okay.
really paid attention to before or been familiar with.
Well, because I've been working with Goth Girl, but okay, but he works.
He seems to be a politician of sorts.
Okay, cool. That was just side note. Go ahead.
And yeah, and he tells you that much, Sigrid. I'm a politician. I'm in charge of District C over in Kadampa.
Okay.
And just super pleased with the work you've been doing, Sigrid. Great to see you, meet you, shake your hand.
Thank you. Good to see you. You keep up good work. And she'll do the finger gun thing she saw Al Pacino do in that one movie, and then I'm gonna get back to dinner.
And the younger, attractive woman is dragging him away, saying, "Stop bothering him, please." But back to present
guess I
time.
name
Lily's
is
gonna
now.
take. When that happened, Lily's gonna take a note down that he is a fan, because she now has a book of connections and ways to like not blackmail people, but get what she wants out of people.
Audrey, do you read surface thoughts from everyone? Like at all
Only-
times, or...
Only when connected, so not right now.
Okay. Everyone roll body language, please, that's got it. Or detect lies. I'll take either, whichever you prefer.
Oh, I don't. Oh, only by one. It's not the worst.
I think he may have had a bit too much to drink.
I think so.
Lucius and Audrey. There's something not particularly genuine about him.
Well, yeah.
You pick up on the sweating, obviously, but it's more than just the steak, you reckon? It's like you were putting on an act there. And Lucius, you definitely felt that he was straight up lying when he said that he was glad with what Sigrid has been doing.
Sigrid? I wouldn't trust that guy that much.
No, he my enemy. I want to take him down. Sigurd gets a mischievous little smile.
I mean, he doesn't have to be your enemy. He could just be like a step you use.
Yeah. Maybe he just step I use. That makes him less significant. Good thinking.
Takes another drink.
I mean, even without body language, before Luke even mentioned anything, Sigurd already did not like this guy. So
It didn't matter if he liked Sigrid or not.
yeah, like he looked like a rich, fat, useless asshole in Sigurd's mind.
Well, fast forwarding back to present.
Yep.
You will be followed
Yes.
out of the restaurant by the two escorts that have appeared.
All right, I'm gonna tap on my head for at Audrey,
She'll connect everyone.
and then she's gonna go. I'm gonna go get our costumes. I'll meet up with you guys
All right.
and grab Cheese Girl, and we'll pop away to grab our costumes.
Cool. I believe now's a good time for a break, and I desperately need one for usual reasons. So, without any complaints, we'll be right back in about 5 minutes.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool, cool.
We're back, and after a restful and relaxing spa day at the most expensive spa in the entire country of Nirvana, which is pictured here on this one map. Oh, well, the underground,
At
not
street
really.
level.
Yeah, at street level. There are an extra 100 or so Z levels beyond this dwarf fortress that cannot be seen. But it was rudely interrupted by a phone call and some fucking G-men who've summoned you because apparently a bunch of prisoners have all said at the same time, independently, that they want to talk to Lily Dunning and Sigrid Brynjolf and those fuckers that they work with. And it's curious and strange, so Mawson's going to get you in and see what the fuck's going on. Apparently. And you've got your costumes, and you're making your way over to the... It's the brand new Metaforce. I think you've visited it briefly once already.
Yeah. Sigrid is going as biker Sigrid.
Biker helmet Sigrid.
Honestly, I feel like we can often just assume that she's going out on a lot of this as biker helmet Sigrid, and like, you know, the more publicity version ones, she's just Sigrid.
Nice. Audrey
Like,
will off.
but like, if she's with this group of people, it's probably biker Sigrid because something illegal's probably going to happen.
Truth. Audrey will offer to make sure that Laura gets home, and Violet will meet you guys there.
The G-men will nod. They'll look at their devices at one point and just say, "We'll meet you at the place. Try not to be too much longer than X." And I
recognize some of these assholes.
This is a cool place.
So Jack's already on this map. That's what I would do in bringing him over to the lobby. Along with some other people. I made him too small. Regular Surf Simons is also here. Oh, for fuck's sake, is that a joke? Simons is not here
And
right
Simons really is a fucking square, isn't he?
now. Yep.
I like it.
But Politburo, she bets not be a square. No, it's Marcella Vitalis herself, the person you've been working quite closely with, Lily.
Kind of feels like we might be in trouble.
She's the one who's been helping with paperwork, correct?
Yeah, and she's also given a couple of press conferences about your superhero group, endorsing it somewhat.
Okay.
So she's only got 2 people with her at the minute. It's very quiet in here still. And Mawson's like, "Alright, welcome. Glad you could make it down. They're in the back. We'll get to that shortly." Miss Vitalis had something she wanted to say first, and she'll step forward and say, yes. There's been some changes of thinking and the way we're going to do things. And the group that I think you've all been calling Secret Surf, well, it's going to be slowly merged with this new public-facing enterprise. That is the MetaHuman Individual Citizen Response Team. Mert.
Keep working on that one.
But I wanted to get sort of on the ground floor with this one, Lily. and hopefully make it an official investigation for your team. Knack.
Like a subcommittee for my team?
No, more like you'll be the first metahumans to sort of work hours in this facility, take on missions given out.
She
In
looks
the
at
meantime-
horrible decor and just like kind of has a look of this place. She doesn't say that, but that's definitely the look on her face.
It's just a sort of a training period, we were thinking, until your permanent facilities set up in the location that you chose. You don't have to answer now. I was just here doing an inspection when Mawson told me about all that. I'm going to stay and watch, actually, because I'm quite curious. And that was it, really. Mawson, feel free to show them on. And he's like, all right, any questions? Come on, let's get going. No questions?
What are these? What are these guys in for? Are these people that we've interacted with?
Oh yes,
yeah.
all of them.
Okay.
I've looked at them.
Most of them.
Just make sure.
All of them, I think. Some of them not so much, I'm not sure. There's two that's questionable. And if you don't want to walk around the corridors, it's pretty much the top left area that it'll bring you to.
Sure.
Bring Marcella and her cronies in. It seems quite quiet in here, and Lucius, you've spent the most time here, and you know that it is very quiet. It's like working on a skeleton crew at the minute. Myas.
So he's used to the echoes.
It's just Myas on his own. Yeah, it is normally quiet, but they still keep 4 staff at all times in the detention area. And this is...
Yeah, that seems like really bad forethought, keeping the, like, gun cabinet, like, so close to the detention.
I don't
area.
think that's the armory. I think the armory is maybe this one,
Also, it's just sporting.
which is also opposite the showers.
Okay.
I mean, that one's clearly the armory. This one's clearly where we put all the prisoner stuff.
Oh, that makes sense.
This one,
It
not
had a gun
sure.
cage look to it.
It
Well,
does,
I mean,
yeah.
there are guns in there because the prisoners had guns.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's conveniently located so when they're breaking out, they can get their stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like in every video game when you get taken prisoner.
Optional.
Yeah.
Collect
Gear
your
back.
shit.
Yes.
I think whoever designed this map probably intended for the players to be on the inside of these cells. But yeah, most of these guys have still got all the powers. The only one who's not is the train bomber, who honestly shouldn't even be here. She was taken by Garth to his secret murder facility. He glances back at the politician as he says that, and she looks sheepishly around.
I look angry about that.
That's a metaphor, right?
Yeah, clearly, because she's alive and back here. But
I mean, which one? There's a few of her.
exactly. Whatever that freaky compound did, we thought permanently removed her powers. By the grace of God, she's still alive, thanks to whatever hideous crimes against humanity were committed to her at Garth's secret murder facility. But We don't know if she's suddenly regained some of her powers. We've not even got a full scan of her power set. She's never registered for citizenship in Nirvana, so we don't know a lot about her. We don't know if that was the prime one. We're guessing obviously not. We don't know if her duplication powers are anything like any we've seen before anyway. And last we checked, she still had the compound that should have removed her powers in the system. So we think it's unlikely that they've come back in the past few days. But they might have, we don't know. Nah, none of yous has got any, like... He looks at Sigurd's shotgun. You know what, never mind.
Yes, we're armed.
And you can't see through these walls at the minute. But he says, alright, light 'em up. As he's walked through. And you actually can see through this. It's as if there's not even a wall there. Above waist height. But it fades below that into just a black screen. And you can see that it's clearly coated in some kind of display. Pretty much just giant fancy LED TVs covering every wall. And as Mawson says light 'em up, all these cells suddenly turn invisible. And you can see the contents. And the people sat about in them.
Do they react as if they can see us?
No, they continue doing presumably what they were doing seconds before. Because they don't start or look up even.
Are there any that I do not recognize?
These two in the bottom left, I don't think you've interacted directly with, but they maybe look slightly familiar, as if you saw them on a news report, possibly.
Can we get their full images?
Yeah, sorry, I'll show you all the ones that you don't know. Alright, this one, Mawson will show him you. I don't know why she wants to speak to you. She's called Tanya. We picked her up on anniversary. She was causing shit. She seems to be an American asset. An American meta-human asset. She took a lot of guys to bring in. He'll move on to the next one. Who is Casima Ocampo. She's Spanish. Also don't know why she wants to talk to you. Street thug, best we can tell. She got brought in robbing a someplace that's got cash. Then you got the train bomber. Then you got Frame, the person who was robbing emeralds, who you stopped that time. And she is a normal human. So that is extra strange that she'd suddenly step up and say it with all these meta-humans. It's like, best bet is that someone's externally influenced all of them to ask this same question. But they've not sensed any intrusive powers being used.
I was gonna say, are the cells shielded?
The whole facility's shielded externally, and if something breaks through, we should know about it. And we're actively scanning right now, still are. And these guys, well, you can see. 1 second.
I have a question.
For me?
Yeah. If they all say they want us at one specific time, that sounds like getting them to be bait to bring us here.
Oh,
If
yeah,
somebody
super,
want
100%.
us, how well defended is this place?
The lights suddenly go off.
You fucking had to say something, Sigurd.
I like to think everyone yells at Sigrid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
takes it.
it's just like,
It's like a cacophony. Like nobody says the same thing at the same time. It's just everybody yelling.
Son of a.
She just sighs like, not again.
Mawson just shouts, "Shut the fuck up!" You see his face illuminated and his like Casio backlight on his watch. And then suddenly the halls are illuminated by a red glow. And he's like, right, emergency lighting still works. That's good. The cells have gone dark though. So it's back to solid walls. Even the control room's gone dark.
Lily pulls out her smoke grenade.
You hear pounding
He
on
draws
that
his pistol.
door from the control room. And 1 second.
All right, guys, she says as she's like holding the pin and goes, "Who's ready for this shit?" Oh, that's
Remember,
so weird.
we need
I can't
answers.
select my piece anymore.
Neither can I.
I similarly can't and seem to have disappeared to what looks like an entirely different map.
I dragged you somewhere else and then back. Let's try that again.
There we go.
Much better.
I might have not given it enough time, and it probably got upset. I've also not put any doors in, but that's fine, because most of them open wide. Yeah.
Oh, hey Luke, are you okay with saying as per normal I bring bubbles with me?
Friendly owl was in your pocket. Aye. Let me get a friendly owl out for you. You could probably do that yourself.
I mean,
But...
one of the little ones.
Aye. Make it a bit bigger, just so it can actually be grabbed. Hoo-hoo. Aye, owl.
I think when the lights go off and everybody's done yelling at her, Spirit will be like racking in shells. Like she's gonna set up a few different shells. And she looks over at Morris and is just like, "You really walk into that one, didn't you?"
Technically, we walked into that one.
I know, it's gonna be fun.
That's true, but he did not say anything about external influence until, just now.
Oh, I thought it was assumed.
Mawson's smiling at you. Kinda wickedly, Sigrid. Kinda creepily. Grossly.
That's weird.
I hit him on the back of the head. Morrison!
His glasses fall off and his eye sockets are empty. And he suddenly starts decaying. Kind of like a... he turns to dust, essentially. Not in a way that's familiar to Lily, though, is what I want to point out.
Okay.
It's more like he turns to ash. Yeah. He steps forward, laughing at Sigrid, pointed his hand out, and then crumples, and there's just a Mawson suit and his pair of sunglasses on the floor.
Well, that's
Well,
not gonna
shit.
haunt my nightmares. I'm looking down the hallway. Is the
Marcella just
The lady still
screams.
there?
Yeah, she's still there, and her guys are still there, who've both suddenly pulled out handguns.
one of you protect her? One of you protect her.
I think he will take out a submachine gun, and he's just gonna he's gonna head back the way that they came from, because that's where the main entrance is.
As you turn around, there's a click, and then a voice speaks on the intercom. Most of you recognize it, because you've heard it a few times. It's the person with the gas mask from the manifesto. The boss of the train bomber. all in one place. And such a nice place it is. I'll bring down this testament to fascism and all its prime soldiers.
Oh, I'm a Mr. Man who's upset about things because boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Fuck off, man.
Very eloquent.
Look, would
Yeah?
I need a computer's operations or a leadership or I don't know what to know where would he be closing or messing with our systems after working so long here?
If he's talking on the intercom, then yeah, there's a good chance that he's in the control room, which is back near the entrance. It's
Okay.
it's at the far end of this corridor.
Okay. I'll say on the head. If he's on the intercoms, he must be on the comms room. I'll head right away.
And I think it's a good time for turn order. I will put it up in just a second. And it's going to take me a while to put a few people on this, I think. Guy, do you see yourself there?
Yeah.
Cool. Feel free to roll.
I just when the lights went off, I kind of rolled initiative, assuming that we would end up here shortly.
I see. All right.
And then, James, do you want me to give you the list of the shells that I had made for you as well?
Yes.
I'll send that to you in a Discord PM. You can ignore the numbers. That was when you were just randomly grabbing shit off of the bandolier.
Okay. Avon calling. I love it.
That's literally what they call it.
Yo, I didn't realize that's what they called it. Like I
Yeah.
knew exactly what it was, but
What is that, the makeup slug?
Kinda. It's metal shavings inside of wax.
Oh,
And it's
God.
designed to just blast the hinges or handle off of a door
I
and
see.
not bounce around inside of the room afterwards.
I am
Nice.
suddenly incredibly disappointed that I never rolled a 6. Like I probably would have wound up murdering someone by total accident, but it would have been spectacular.
That 3 would have been pretty amazing too.
Oh yeah.
I'm slow, but I'm doing it.
You're fine.
Bit,
There's
Tonya.
a bunch of these guys.
These guys at least have all got the same speed. These are all just normal metahumans.
Clearly.
Oxymoron. Then let's get a normal human speed on here for posterity. I feel like I'm missing someone. But no, I think that's everyone. So, Sigrid.
Well, I think Guy's got that way, and I know there's a bunch of people this direction. So Sigurd's gonna turn this way and shoulder her shotgun.
Alrighty. There is suddenly nothing. Just this girl steps and pokes her head out and says, "Oh, you actually came."
Yeah.
Violet.
Violet's gonna take a look at that person, and frankly, anybody else she can see in that direction, and try to figure out if that's actually that person or if there's somebody else riding or controlling.
Alrighty. Only person visible with eyeballs.
Or
Aha.
mental stuff.
I see. Yeah,
This
everyone's
is the detect.
everyone's still in the cells. And for the most part, they do seem to be under their own control, except for the one who's in this cell directly next to hers, which you knew
Blue lady?
from a second before is Train Bomber Lady.
Okay. So this person, that one there, it appears to be themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Roll me straight up perception, please.
Sorry, my character sheet's closed when I restarted.
No worries.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, you know where everyone is. There's people currently, like, freaking out in that room because what's going on, and they've lost power to the computers. Most importantly, you detect the exact direction and distance to, the mind that she's linked to. You also detect that
shit.
that's linked to about 12 other minds across the island.
Oh.
3
shit.
of which are in this building right now. 2 of them over near the entrance, and 1 of them seems to be coming in from a back corner over here. So yes, you're
so-
snooping on the network.
Violet will start to try to describe that, but I think that's like a 3-second description thing.
At least,
That's
even
That's a
in,
lot.
even in
Yeah.
mental.
Mind.
Yeah. Look at this, guys. Points at the confusion.
Hey, Sigrid.
What?
Or, James. Oh, anyone, what is that maneuver when one character hucks another?
Called the
Fastball
fastball
special?
special.
Sigrid, do you want to do a fastball special?
Sigurd looks at you with confusion.
Oh no, that was a out of
Oh.
game.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so go on. Sorry.
We'll totally do that if you get to me on your turn.
This person is currently flying. They fly out of that cell like fucking nobody's business. Making a loud noise, and there's a rush of air. They're followed by the bed sheets that were in there. And they are kind of just above your head right now, Sigrid. And oh, it's not Guy's turn just yet, because a couple of other guys are doing some stuff. You sense them approaching, Violet, leaving their cells. Ah, I forgot to roll this guy's speed. What a numbnose.
You did
Oh.
think you were forgetting
Oh,
them.
we also did forget someone.
Who?
Cheese girl.
I didn't bring her.
Okay.
She was gonna be best.
No free allies.
I also feel like we want to keep Cheese Girl distanced from this.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
point.
Geek, go
Like
on.
there's a reason Sigurd's in disguise mode with you guys.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, Lily's actually in similar. She has her mask on and everything. Also because, this totally felt like a trap.
Geek.
There's a door into the hallway down here. Is that right? Why am I? Oh, that's why.
Down here, you mean?
Like that. All the way down at the end. That's kind of where the entrance is, right?
Yeah, the entrance is right there, and the communications room that Lucius just pointed out is opposite it.
All right. Well, then I'll prepare. I'm not necessarily going to unload into the first person that walks into there, but I'm ready to fire if I think they're hostile.
Wait to shoot at any hostile person that walks out. Cool. You hear the sound of me asking you to roll hearing, Violet and Lily. Success by 1 is not going to cut it.
Hearing, you said?
Yeah. Nah, near mind. Normal human time. Screaming, backing up, like, ah, you've got a fucking gun. Points at the gun. More panic from people all around you, Audrey, through the walls. The panic of ants under a magnifying glass.
Do they not have radios?
Not that they're allowed to use right now.
Mhm.
Lily.
I am going to do a hold maneuver for Sigrid. We're getting prepping a fastball special.
Alrighty. Lucius.
I'm going to start getting myself into shadow mode, and go down the hall.
Great. And I didn't let it track over to the next second. So many things in turn order. Okay, guy whose turn I skipped, he's just like, are these doors open? Tanya is all like, yeah, they fucking open, pal. Come on, let's get moving. And Sigurd.
Okay, so kind of above my head. How far above my head?
Directly above, less than 1 meter above your head.
Okay, so
He looks kind of surprised to see all of you. Like he wildly spun around to avoid hitting Lily and Violet.
okay, so can I move to that hex? Like, similarly, be surprised and take a step back? Is he?
You just kind of letting him pass.
No.
Okay, but yeah, you could take a step back to that hex.
Okay, and then my next important question. So he's like right on the ceiling then.
Just about, yeah, very close.
All right. So this is at the hex above, like right above him. So I guess we'll go ahead and pop that off at him.
Yeah. Yeah, you will.
Nice.
Oh dear, sleepy time.
Sleepy Time Junction. All aboard, says the engineer. Sleepy Time Junction is so near.
Also, you know, it is like a gas aerosol, so maybe mark that
Hmm,
for
It
anybody
lingers.
going through it for a couple rounds.
that would make sense.
Maybe more than a couple if the building's HVAC system is also shut down.
This in atmospherics in Space Station 13. Bring a scrubber in. Plasma fire in Brig.
You know, for everybody who has to worry more about that one.
Aye, aye. There we go. Smoke. And it is Fire Girl. So she's looking at you guys. She just said something, didn't she?
Yeah, she said you actually came.
Like, can I leave? Are you gonna stop me? Violet.
Who
I
told you to
remember
call
that
for
one?
us? Sorry, what was that, Louis?
The fire girl. Do I remember? Where's she from?
You're not sure you've interacted with her.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Violet. I was just.
Yeah, no, I would just check in, but neither of you are certain where you know her from, if at all.
Who told you to ask for us? She'll ask, and then she'll think. Copycat brought help. Watch out at the entrance. And that's like 2-3 sentences. Or
Alright.
seconds.
That's good enough for me. Yes. I feel like we should allow more conversation in the round just because it's more fun.
Cinematic.
So, a pretty...
I honestly, like, the easy way around that would also be, you know, since a lot of your conversation and our conversation in combat is, you know, through your mental telepathy, right?
True.
Yeah, talking to each other, you can definitely get away with a bit more. Beefy Jason Momoa type, but with shark-like skin. Steps out, towering over behind this little fire girl, and says, "You better not get in her way," and cracks his knuckles. He's got cool Polynesian tattoos all over him, but they're not cool just because they're cool, you know. That were a bad choice of words.
She has muscle.
And she got muscle, it seems. Gee.
I will. I'm gonna follow the shadow down there. Provide cover.
Give me a vision check, Gee. Lucius too.
I see it.
Yeah, you do. See if Lucius does. Yeah, he does. Okay, so someone's actually... you recognize it as being one of the red crystals that the copy person used. It's lying on the floor, but it's been, you know, semi-hidden by just a leaf off a house plant from the lobby or something. But you spot it waiting right there for you to walk into it, maybe.
Is that like a trap?
Yes.
Presumed trap.
I'll try to filch it when I pass by it.
Cool. Lily.
Still waiting on Sigrid.
Got
Can I aim?
You can wait to aim. I'll give you that.
Like, sure.
Turn around. Stay back, ma'am. For your own good. And Lucius.
Move over there, and I'm want to try and filch the little crystal.
Alrighty. I mean, filch is to take something without being seen.
Would you rather have a sleight of hand?
I don't really need anything to pick it up off the floor. But it looks like a trap.
I figure if I pick it up, nobody would fall into it.
This is a trap that was set
maybe
by the
you.
bomber.
Yeah, like, maybe just picking the thing up is actually a bad idea.
Shit, you're right.
Can you remind me the context under which we saw these used before?
They were charged in her hand and thrown at people.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Is the bow
don't.
charged?
I'm not sure she ever actually managed to connect to E1, but it did seem like they gave off explosion-y blast type things when they went off.
Don't walk. Well, actually, you probably won't set it off, but I'll try and neutralize it.
Okay, so I'll just walk around it without trying to set it up.
As a shadow.
I should
That's the
mark
shadow,
it.
yeah. I'm going around the floor right now. Oh, Sam running, I get to move one more space, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sigrid. Oh, I forgot about him. He crashed. He is not in good shape, given that he's crashed and unconscious. Probably hurt himself quite a bit. Yeah.
All right. Can Sigrid make an acrobatics roll to like roll underneath the cloud?
The cloud that is... Yeah. Yeah, in the amount of time that it's been there, I'd say there's a tiny space underneath where you could roll under without having to make a HT check just before the cloud settles.
Like, not that I'm terribly worried about it, but
You dive underneath it.
no reason to risk the crit fail.
I'd say you could dive into the close combat range with Lily too. So Lily, you can't aim, but you could have waited to grab Sigrid still.
All right, I'll grab her. Like, she'll go up from the roll. I'll grab her leg, and we'll start this twirl huck I'm about to do.
Oh shit, I see. Cool.
I wanted to get more cinematic. We're a superhero game.
I agree.
Should be doing some crazy, stupid cinematic thing.
So she
Yeah.
kind of sees what's going on here, and she raises both her hands up, takes a step forward, and starts spreading out fire between them. Violet.
She sees where that's heading, and we'll definitely clear a nice arc so the throw can happen.
Get out of the
And-
way!
And in general, she's still looking for controlling influences. You had said that the minds she's seeing don't look to have controlling people, but the copycat was connected, which is unsurprising. Is that accurate?
Correct, yeah. There doesn't seem to be controlling influences. But also, you can see that the copycat's linked to someone who's not one of the duplicates.
Yep.
Who is in the control room also.
I suppose she'll start focusing on that.
Oh, you've also found Mawson. You recognize Mawson's mind over there. Unconscious.
It's knocked up, tied in a closet somewhere.
Pretty much.
If he's unconscious, unless he's dreaming, I guess. That's fair.
You see Mawson's angry, violent dreams.
And I suppose she finishes that explanation of the reinforcements that she made last time.
Oh. And Guy, that might be important to you because she said that one was coming up. Oh no, wrong side.
Yep.
I just walked him through a wall. One was coming up at the end of this corridor that Lucius just went past.
Okay, good to know. I'll worry about that crystal in a minute.
This guy continues sliding. So as he sees Sigrid getting ready to get hooked, I think he just like goes, nope. Geek.
I'm sorry, is it coming out of this door or this door?
That door. You can hear banging on that door, but it's just a human. You can hear someone shouting, "What's going on?"
Look, would he have noped out that direction?
Yeah. Seen as
Okay,
it's just the motion, you know. Sigrid's about to get thrown, and he don't want her to hit him.
He's like flat up against the wall, waiting for his opportunity.
Gotcha. Lily.
Yeet. I'm actually not hucking her. Screw it. Don't murder her, Sigrid. I'll say in the mind, but I'm eating her wild at girl here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not aiming for a particular spot because that's way more fun. And I'm using an action point. What bonus does that get me again?
I think it's a +2 to hit that it can gear. Let me
Okay.
double check though. Where the funk is it? Character development, maybe? No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to slow it down.
No, I'll give you a
We're
+2. I'll just say straight up, if you use an action
+2?
point, it give you a +2 to any to hit roll.
All right, and cool. All right, so this is and you know what? I'll use a. Can I make it feverish or not? Or is that just dodge?
That's just for dodge.
That's just for dodging. Okay.
You can do
I'm
an
not-
all-out strong melee attack and
Oh,
spend
no,
FP
how-
to keep your defense, I think.
Oh yeah, it's 1 FP to keep your defense, right?
But that's for melee only.
Then I'll just use the. I already. It's not a bad roll. It's a 50% chance Sigrid's gonna hit a wall. So we will see. Or
What's your range that you can throw, Sigrid?
pretty damn far.
How much do you weigh,
Sigrid.
Sigrid?
Grand total weight of Sigrid with everything she's carrying is 140 pounds.
Yeah.
Have you checked the... I'm pretty sure there's a throw-in calculator, right?
Fools falling in collision.
Yeah, thrown.
demolition.
120 pounds on Lily Dunning. Range 9. Yeah, you can throw Sigrid 9 meters. Fucking hell. So it is getting just in range, but still.
All right, and with all the things that I'm doing, it's straight up even hucking. So, hey!
She tries to block. Let's see how it goes with the fire spread that she was pulling out, and she does indeed. So Sigrid, you hit a wall of fire.
Oh my god! I hit her in her 3 though,
Oh my god, what the
because it was wild.
funk is the 3? I'm pretty sure this is area damage, really, but like, let's see where Sigrid's head hit. Yeah, the
That's
skull.
fake.
The skull. But she
I mean,
blocks
she
it.
blocked.
She
Yeah, but still.
But
Uh,
she blocks how much of it?
yeah, roll a slam, Sigrid. Oh no, it should be Lily rolls damage from the person she threw. 2d6 plus 2 for throwing a crushing, yeah. 2d6 plus 2 crushing for a Sigrid.
12 Sigrid huck.
Yeah, your head busts through the fire
12
shield
crushing Sigrid damage.
and you nutter for 2 damage to a skull, which is stopped by DR, but her neck snaps back and she's still like, what the fuck?
And
This is as good as the spider pile driver last night.
Could she make an acrobatics to like grab on her turn or something, like a wrestling or something?
Roll me acrobatics straight up now, Sigrid.
Hey.
Yeah, you're in a position where on your turn you could easily grapple or do whatever.
Do a somersault midair and huck her.
Throw her back. You gotta throw her back.
I don't think I can throw her nearly as far.
Stairs ahead. Move, move.
Although the question is, does Sigrid... Oh, yeah, I guess she would stop in front, not keep going.
I mean, that's up to Luke. How
Uh,
cinematic do you want to be with this?
no, you've stopped. It will like hitting a solid wall, but then your head poked through it. So you were wreathed in flame briefly, but it did not damage you. It's just hot.
Any of that?
Roll me. No, I don't need you to roll at this stage. It's a HT check, but you're not going to lose an FP because you're uber HT. Lucius.
How close am I to the door?
The one that you think is behind.
Yes.
25 meters.
6, 7. Okay. Just heading there.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, move and attack. Tanya comes running out. And this versus a 9. Sigrid, she potentially punches you in your face.
So, this being the same round and all, can I keep that acrobatics roll?
No. I will need a new acrobatics roll if you would like an acrobatic dodge.
Is it possible Sigurd still has some momentum from the throw?
I'd say so. I'm not even seeing her as landed yet.
I don't know if that helps or hurts. Probably helps. Oh, wait, no, movement. How far did he move? 8?
9?
9?
That's more for a penalty to hit and
Yeah,
not
actually,
in a melee attack.
They were already rolling against a 9.
yeah.
She's got a
But-
skill of like 17 to punch people, Tanya. But you have succeeded on the
Defense,
acrobatics.
combat. That's what I was looking for.
I think
So,
Sigurd was being punched, not punching.
we'll spend an
Mhm.
FP. Unnecessary expenditure, but I feel confident
Fucking Q.
in my choices.
And now it's
So
your
how-
turn.
Describe it, please.
That was sick.
So Sigurd's like landing.
Yeah, you've just headbutted someone through a fire wall. Someone came running out that you saw as your head poked through that fire to punch you in your face, and you managed to, before your feet even touched the ground, Neo snap back out of its way. And right this second, your feet hit the ground and you're up. You will, by necessity, kind of take a half step forward into these two.
Okay. Sigrid is going to just... Can she... Sigrid just smiles and shoots the ground.
Awesome.
I don't think I need a roll for that. One sec, my fingers are busy. Oh no, give me a roll because that shotgun might malfunction on an 18. But don't worry about any modifiers. You're at plus 50 or whatever. Not an
He's
18.
technically aiming for a hex, so, but yeah.
Totally fine.
Mm-hmm. I should roll 3d6 twice. Fire Girl has not got a very beefy HT, and she is down. Or will be in a second. She staggers backwards, starting to get sleepy. HT -6, you say? Come on, Tanya. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, Tanya's got resistance as well. So 11 will make it. Success by 1.
8, 13,
Neela is passing out
-7.
for a period of minutes. Roll hearing, please, Guy.
Sorry, I came back just in time to hear my name, but not anything before that.
Roll
Hearing.
hearing, please.
I can handle that.
Ironic.
Success by
That
4.
was pretty ironic.
You hear footsteps going down that corridor, indeed. Soft treading, trying to be sneaky, but not trying hard enough. And Violet, you're up.
All right. Is the fire still in the hallway?
No. Like, just a couple of embers and sparks floating. When Sigrid's head popped through, it got broken.
Yep. She'll start moving forward.
Be careful, there's a sleepy cloud there.
Metahumans.
Nods.
Polynesian guy starts running out fast. He gives you a glare as he's coming, Violet, but doesn't look like he's... Oh, you're going to try and intervene, Sigrid? I don't think you were waiting to do
She
anything.
already
No, I think the intervening has already happened.
Oh,
She filled the choke point with gas.
you filled the choke point with gas. He's going to run through it holding his breath.
Fair enough.
I think that'll
It's
solve
not-
it.
Sleepy time gas is contact, not inhalation.
No, it's inhalation. It is
Oh.
inhalation.
Okay, cool.
Like, I honestly, I am okay with that.
I am too.
Like,
I
I
always thought the
do
gas was
kind of like
overpowered.
the idea of the intelligence check.
That is a good point. Yeah, I like that
Like
one
I-
too.
Like, but if you didn't want to do it, I would also be okay with that.
This guy falls asleep on the floor after running through the gas,
Nice.
and the Polynesian guy just like glances and glares at you, Violet, but then just looks eye roll at him. Gee.
Flattening myself further, letting my submachine gun drop so that it's like hanging from its sling,
Okay.
and getting ready to attack with my hands.
Okay.
So really, I'm just dropping my submachine gun and waiting for whoever's coming to come out of that door.
All
At
right.
which point, I will attack them with judo.
Judo. So Sigrid, someone steps into your view that you recognize. And she is holding a very strange contraption made of bed sheets, a toilet lid, some tap parts, a floor tile,
Yes.
and she kind of takes aim at you. Lily.
All right. I am going to pull out one of my flashbangs.
Flashbang
Got more.
ready. To the stairs. Do not breathe the gas, ma'am. Lucius,
I'm gonna take a step because that smoke.
you're
Is there a maximum to the running extra movement? I am at.
Uh,
1 now.
Yeah, I think it's just 1 is your max.
Oh, okay.
what's your top speed?
5. So I moved
Oh.
1.7, 1.6. So I should move this at 5, and I'm okay.
Another 6, I think, on this one.
Oh, okay.
But your top speed should be 7, I believe.
Is it a +2? Okay.
I think it's a +2 after around like 4 rounds or something.
That's my turn. I'm still a few yards away.
Actually, no, it might only be a +2 if you've got a move over 10.
That's what I thought. Pretty sure it's +1, but
Oh no, you shot it right at the ground between you, didn't you, Sigrid?
yeah, it's like right there.
Are you holding your breath then, Sigrid?
No, actually, I just reread it, and Lee was right. It is a skin penetrating agent.
I mean, it's written weirdly in a few places. Like the nasal filters specifically specify how they help against it, even though they shouldn't. Like it's weird.
So,
mm.
really, I guess since there's competing things, it's a GM call.
Given that it's HT -6, I think I like the don't breathe and you could be okay. Maybe don't breathe and only a straight HT check. Sealed grants full protection. Not breathing grants a straight HT check. Breathing is HT -6.
Okay, so that guy who ran through would have needed to roll straight up HT?
Yes, which I did for him and he were alright.
Cool. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complicate.
No, that's fine, and I agree. They are a bit yabba. A bit too powerful. But not like that. I think they're good like this. Tanya is in a cloud of smoke. She's resistant, but she still doesn't like being in a cloud of smoke, so she's gonna take a move maneuver. Why not make another move and attack? She's gonna do a run around and try and punch you in small of your back and miss terribly. And it's your turn, Sigrid.
Well, first we will go ahead and roll this. And then,
You take a deep breath and it's like, feels good.
Mellows you out a bit.
Look at the lightweights and say something like, lightweights.
Sigrid will pop here. As she's moving, can she have switched to a swinging style?
Have you got fast draw?
I don't, but I have a point and have been contemplating that. Could it be just like could we do a modified version of it, which is like a
I think it's fast
perk?
draw that you need, or it might be a perk to be able to change.
So actually, I
grips
was
on a
looking at
weapon.
perks.
It might be a martial
There
arts
was
There is a perk.
okay.
perk. For
Could I take
instant
the
grip
perk?
change. Yeah, I'm happy with
Yeah.
that.
We'll just call it grip change for now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Simon had it in Shards of the Void. Because he used
I
to
think
change.
it's called grip mastery.
Oh, that
Grip
sounds.
mastery.
That sounds exactly correct. It's not going to be a technical grappling, dumbass.
I got
Talking
the
to
perks
myself.
book here. I'll look for it if you guys want to.
Perks, grip
We've
mastery.
got a good roll.
Yeah, you've got to specialize.
Grip mastery, shotgun, axe.
Yeah, grip mastery. I'll just take grip mastery axe, though, honestly, if you want to change axe grips.
Okay.
Let you use that on the shotgun. Crowd control is doing things. Roll hearing again, Guy. You think they'll probably reach on next turn, and you also hear a hum that sounded like a crystal getting summoned. Violet.
She's gonna take a step and intervene, and use her physical action to pull out her not sharp end of a hockey stick.
Radio.
That doesn't have a staff on it. So, and then she'll use a mental action to try to mind read the not copycat in the control room. which is going to have considerable range penalties.
Sharkman, or oh, right.
The one that's connected to the copycats, but it's not one of them.
I will tell you the exact range. It is 48 meters.
All right. But it's just mind draining, so while I'm looking up, it doesn't actually make a difference.
Got you.
We can move on.
Mm-hmm. Did you say you were just readying the hockey stick there?
Yeah, she doesn't have the quick draw or fast draw for it yet, so she pulls it out.
Okay, he's just gonna run straight past you. And
I feel like, oh
towards-
god, another one of those clouds.
Yeah.
Not knowing about it.
Area of attack swap opportunity, so.
He wouldn't know about that one
No.
unless he's still holding his breath.
Geek.
Still waiting for the person to come around the corner.
You expect they will arrive on this turn? Well,
On their initiative, right?
On their next turn, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm assuming that they're going to have something in their hand, so I'm preparing to grab their arm, but might change things up when I get the opportunity.
I lost my aim on Sigrid with a prison cell gun. Bollocks. Lily.
I pop the pin and am gonna. Can I? Is that a full action? I don't remember.
It's like you. No, I think you could pull the pin and throw it. Pull the pin and drop
I
it.
pull the pin, cook it, and aim.
Radio.
at,
So
like this hex right.
remind me what
here.
the timer is set to.
3 seconds on those.
Okay, so cook 1 second, and where are you aiming?
The hex like right here at the hall junction, like
Got ya.
T here.
I saw the ping that time. Normal humans.
And then in my brain, I will say, flashbang.
Got ya. Got ya. Lucius.
Just still running at 6. And that's my turn.
You feel a mind duck back into a cell, Violet.
Smart mind.
Tanya saw where Sigrid ran. She's gonna turn and try and make a move and attack and punch Violet on her way past, which she misses
Okay.
terribly.
That's too bad. I wanted to parry. I wanted to judo parry specifically.
Grab the arm and throw her over your shoulder.
Yep.
That would
No.
have been cool.
Doesn't always work out.
Why
Moving
would
attacks
you
are
place
dicey.
it her?
Sigrid.
Well, she was hoping somebody was gonna follow her in here, but she did just hear flashbang
In your brain.
in my brain. Would she be able to like close the door, or is it like in-wall pneumatic Star Trek style?
In wall pneumatic Star Trek style. But give me a straight up IQ.
Armory, too. Wouldn't it?
I'll take it with that 3. You can see that inset in the wall, like in the frame, there is just a little switch, or a couple of little switches, and one of them is fire, close.
But you might not be able to get it back open.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping more like she could just kick the door closed, but
Niet.
in that case, she'll swing around this way. And... It's fine. Oh yeah!
It hits. Kind of convenient that it'd be a memory baton. I'm going to need a list of the order of shells going forward.
Scroll up a ways because it's there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like,
Maybe in the future, put it in the Discord and we can all keep track of it as the rolls.
okay.
Is it
I
before
got
turn order?
It's like right in the... It's right after Guy rolled in turn order.
Scrolling. I see it.
I'm putting it in the Discord too.
Biochem Aerosol 1 and 2, Memory Baton 3 and 4, Slug 5 and 6. You cheeky bastard.
I put it in there.
Yep, you did. And you've rolled damage, and that's 28 crushing. Is there an armor divisor? The one that's
0.25.
0.25, so nothing's going to get through armor, but that is going to cause knockback.
And she's already running that direction, too.
Yeah, she's got some...
Some of her own momentum.
She's pretty sturdy, though.
Figured.
Tanya's tough. Violet.
Well, that was cheating. I guess she'll turn around and follow them. And she will pay attention to the mind, assuming that was successful.
Uh-huh. It is currently planning on leaving. So this is good enough. Best get lost.
Is it in the middle of anything, or?
No, pretty much achieved everything it wanted to.
Cool.
There are explosives underground in the car park.
I don't get to dig. I just get surface.
Aha. Gotcha. There are nothings. Gee.
Did she not come around the corner?
My bad. I forgot about that one. She did indeed. So feel free to take your weight maneuver and your turn.
Okay. So she comes around the corner. What? Give me a split second description.
Did you have stealth rolled?
Oh, I guess I could have at any point in those last couple of turns.
Yeah, roll stealth now.
To not make any noise while standing still.
She doesn't see you. You got lucky. So yeah, she'll come round that corner, looking straight ahead, getting ready to turn that way. She has got one crystal in her hand, held close to her chest, ready to thrust out, it looks like.
Right hand?
Right hand, yes.
Okay, so then we're going to do a judo grab for her right arm. Which is at a -2. Oh no!
Oof. Have you got luck?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It
And then
will.
we'll follow that up with a...
You could use an action point as an instance of luck.
Yeah, let's do that. Can I use another one to get a +2 on this?
Yeah.
Not that I needed it.
And you could roll again, you might get a crit. Nope.
Yep.
So taking the 7, she does get a dodge attempt, which is that's a failure.
Okay, so that gives me technical grappling, 1d -2 control points, 1d6 -2. So that gives me 3 control points on her right arm. And I am immediately going to expend all 3 of those to flip her over onto the ground on my turn.
Rightio. It's your turn straight away. So throw.
Yep. And that'll give me a +3 on there.
The 3 control points. Using them gives you the +3?
Yeah, you get a +1 for every control point that you expend.
Rightio. Yep.
And so I don't know what she can roll to defend against a judo throw, but there you go.
I think it's resisted, right?
Yes.
Let me get to technical grappling, combat, maneuvers. Throws from locks. No, it's not a lock though, it's just a throw. Well, I think it's greater of HT or DX for a throw. Sounds familiar?
Fight groups, that doesn't help.
She's failed. You throw.
All right, then posture change, stunned, and thrust -1 crushing.
Nice.
So she's on her stomach, I'm gonna say. Stunned, and what's my basic thrust? Is it farther down? There we go. Thrust +1, so 0 crushing damage.
Oof.
For the record, he's doing a really good job of not being lethal right now.
Yeah.
Actually, what happens with that crystal when she lands on it?
Nothing.
Okay.
It seems to disappear slightly before she lands. And Frame's turn. Aims at the door. Sigrid went in. Lily.
All right, toss the grenade. I can roll things. All right, and it's a +4 for -3 for distance, +4 for whatchamajigget, aiming for a hex, and then the +1 for things. So I'm at a +2 here. So it is right there and will go off my turn. And then I'm going to take a step, or quote unquote step, my free step. There we go.
Oh, yep. Humans do their business. Lucius?
I think I make it this turn.
I need to add this guy's
No,
speed.
I am 1 space away.
Awesome. And let's take another quick break, shall we?
Sounds good.
And we'll be right back in 5 minutes or so. Alright, we're back. And cat guy, yeah. How long do these smoke clouds persist? Does it say in the...
I don't think it necessarily says. Like, the only reason I was mentioning it was because, you know, enclosed space and an aerosol.
I
think.
Tanya.
I mean, like 3 or 4 rounds sounds okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was suggesting, like, you want to put a cloud on for a couple seconds?
Aye. Sigrid.
Alright, so she disappeared. You know what? Fuck her. She's pissing me off.
Are you chasing after her? Just awful.
Sigurd's gonna go ahead and spend 5 HP.
Sigrid's knees snap, pop, crackle.
I think it's more like spiral fractures along the bones.
Do a zoom in Sniper Elite style X-ray of Sigrid.
Yeah, like,
Watch all the bones crumbling.
yeah.
Cracks breaking through like glass. Are you doing a move and attack as well, or just a move?
I mean, there's no reason not to roll.
Agreed.
Sigrid, use tackle attack.
Yeah, if this is a slam, then
Oh, yeah.
it's not versus an
Yeah.
enemy. It's just DX or sumo wrestling.
We will fucking make a slam.
You
There's
need to
no
buy
reason-
sumo wrestling.
That's a success.
One of y'all needs to teach her what sumo wrestling is.
I'm gonna say when you sound like a train coming down a corridor made of meat. You get an attempt to hear this and dodge it,
Oh,
but you don't manage it
no.
with that roll. No. So no dodge attempt because she does not realise that a train of meat is coming to slam into her. Slam damage, please.
Ow! $20. There we go.
Ouch. Get to Tanya's sheet. And what was the speed on that?
14.
You will take back 7, if that even bothers your armor.
Yeah, I've just got torso armor at 40, so I think I still take a couple points of damage.
Yeah, just even it out to 2. She took 2 damage through her armor, so you take 2 too, and that is fair.
Okay.
Should see if you manage to knock her down. She's still
No way
stood
she
up.
expected that.
No, but she's built like a brick shithouse.
That's fair.
You've run into walls that that moved a lot more than she just did. You should roll DX or acrobatics to still be stood up though as well. Nice. Alright. Well, that were rude, stunning me. I'll not even fucking bother recovering from it this turn, shall I?
Yeah. Works for me.
Oh, great. Stepped right outside for the flashbang. Awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? Why did I do that?
She didn't know it was coming.
She didn't, it's true.
I have a question. Did Sigrid get shot at by a prison rifle as she came out?
I think we're moving too fast.
Yeah, you absolutely were. She didn't even know you came out. She blinked and she's like, what was that noise? Lucius, roll a retroactive vision, please.
Got it.
And were you trying to be stealthy in this corridor at all, given you were running full speed?
I was running, but I was only trying to be stealthy as I'm coming down this door.
Roll me a stealth at the -5, please.
By 2.
Hey.
By 2, you say? I need to open this person's sheet to take a closer look. Obviously, this is one that I've closed. No, it's not. It's right there. Perception
There are a
is...
lot of sheets right now.
Okay, you saw them, and it seemed like they also saw you, Lucius.
Oh no, it's handsome Squidward.
And they look right at your shadow right now as they make a crystal appear in each hand. Whoop, whoop. Violet.
Guess I gotta wait until my turn.
Is my new friend still in the control room?
Correct, but he's approaching the door. I've still not added him to the turn order.
No, no worries.
You might want to get out of there too. That flashbang's about to go off.
It would have just been his turn. He goes just before crowd control. So yeah, he's approaching the door right now.
All right.
Casually.
She will have a wait action, and then she will pursue after that guy that she's been following. Just the weirdness of how move rates work. It works better if he goes first.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't want to move a little bit and then waste all of her move, the rest of it.
Got ya. Normal metahumans. Another cloud of smoke there. That one's probably cleared enough now that he can just run through it, though. It's like settled down to the
Yeah, a
floor.
streak of lightning just like dispersed all of it.
Oh yeah, right? He's looking right at you. Should he help?
Maybe not run after that.
Should he help? He's gonna. There's so much. There's so much going
I
on.
think this is his round. This might be his round.
Let's go for it. That is a miss.
Right, now it's Audrey's turn.
Yeah, and now she actually pursues. Is the cloud still there?
No. Let me get rid of it.
All right, good, because she's chasing it, and he awkwardly didn't leave her room. Wait actions have to be specific, so she pursues.
Got ya. Thank you for clarifying so that I didn't just stay turned off. Geet.
I'm going to grapple, but I really haven't decided where. Does anybody have any suggestions?
You're gonna do what now?
I'm grappling her, like I'm gonna jump on her and grapple her.
Oh, do the like leg flip. Where, you like grab onto her legs and huck her over you.
No, it's more like ground fighting.
Oh, okay, you're doing that kind of a thing.
Get her in a bar. Get
Do
her in
that
like a leg
arm
bar.
bar.
Bar,
Do the arm bar.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. So, first I have to. Wow, that's gonna be the exact same, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, just doing a judo grapple on her arm. I'm gonna put a leg on here too, though. Like stepping on her back.
All right.
2 arm, 1 leg.
You'll have to
And
go
then-
to crouching / kneeling, so you'll be at a -2, I believe.
That's fair. And then still do it.
Rad. She could attempt to defense at wow.
Negative something. Oh my god.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter when you crit.
Wait, can she? Oh yeah,
Oh,
she can at -4.
Done. She weren't even allowed to attempt. Technically, I don't think though,
Oh,
because it will lower
hey, we
than
wasted
3.
a crit.
But I'm not sure if you can always attempt to defense.
Not if you're stunned.
No, being stunned gives you a -4 to active defense.
Oh, okay.
But that's like on top of another -4 for being lying down.
I don't think you're always allowed to make a
More
roll.
because she
Yeah.
probably can't see it coming.
She should not have been allowed to make a defense. Oh yeah, she's on a belly too.
Yeah.
So correct, you may roll control points.
All right, so that's GURPS strength 12. 1d minus 1 this time.
Got 5 chances or a control point. There you go.
All right, I get one whopping control point on her right arm.
Cool. Stop closing turn order. I'm not closing it, I've just got it behind the chat. Frame. It's just gonna grumble. Wait. Lily.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take my step. Or actually, not a step. I'm gonna move a couple. So that way, when the flashbang goes off, I'm not in its range anymore.
The flashbang goes off, I
And-
believe.
Yep. And everyone in that junction gets screwed up.
Anyone remember
It's,
the rules for it?
HT minus 5 for all vision and hearing. What was it, Colin? 10 meters?
Oh, I've got it. Hold on, I've got it in my combat tab.
Oh, sick.
All right, HT minus 5. Vision and hearing based affliction that affects a 10-yard radius. Might actually be more in an enclosed space.
Maybe you should.
Failure to
yeah.
resist means that you're stunned. Roll against HT minus 5 to recover each turn. Also creates smoke in the area of effect.
Cool. Yeah, these guys are probably fucked. Blinded.
Wow.
Oh, but not too deafened. Only one of them's deafened.
But everyone... I don't know that, but... Nice.
And so is this minutes following failure?
It's a while.
I think
Roll
afflictions are
HT
minutes
minus 5 to recover each turn.
each turn.
But HT minus 5 could take a while.
Yep. Normal humans. What the fuck with that bang? Lucius. Oh, did I skip the one who just looked at you though?
Yes, but I'm not sure if he did that when I just got here or the turn before. How did it work? Like, is he gonna attack me before I go there?
No, it was just now when they summoned the crystals.
Okay, so I know for sure the guy is behind this place.
Correct.
I'm going to do something stupid.
Cool.
I'm going to flip a dice. Odds, Squidwards, evens, the guy inside. Evens. So I'm gonna try to get inside the door, from underneath. I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
That would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're being stealthy as well.
Yes, but I believe I cannot do my possession if I move more than 1, right?
Yeah, it's concentrate, I think.
So I'm going to move just 3 and going to give the stealth at a -3. And I fail. Fuck.
Yeah, he looks down at you as you slide through. His eyes do that smile, upturn slightly. Vector
That's my
hears the
turn. I
bang.
can't do anything else.
Correct, Tanya. Just got slammed into by Sigrid. She's going to use a step to turn around and try and punch you in the face, Sigrid. This is versus a 12 versus the face. Success by 4. You may attempt to dodge. Slams aren't all out attacks, are they?
No, they're not. All right, so we'll spend 2 FP to, offset that. And I guess...
Sigrid tries to get fancy, but misses
Yeah,
it.
tries to get fancy.
It's more crowded here than you thought it were.
So we'll spend 2 FP to offset, and
You didn't
that.
need to drop, but same thing.
Oh, I was going for, the retreat, I'm sorry.
You'd end up there. You'd bounce
Nope.
off him.
Oh, yeah. Did not see him.
No worries. It's your turn.
Alright. Sigurd's going to take a step in and spend an action point.
You're
And she is going for a leg.
+2 to hit.
2
Or
to hit.
you can do more damage.
Alright, we will go with +2 to hit. We will make this all out determined.
+6 to
So
hit.
you know what? We will make it... That's 2... We'll make it a runaround attack.
Add in any deceptives.
And I'm sorry, I'm clicking through tabs. Leg -2. So we will do 2 levels of deceptive.
With the runaround, that'll put her at a -4 total to defend. Get a sheet up so I doubly make sure I remember what dodge and retreat is. This is versus a 10. She's got a good dodge and retreat. Oh, she makes it. Just barely. Smiles at you, Lucius. You can see Mawson tied up back there. He's looking at you a bit panicked, probably.
My question is, does he know enough about me to know what I'm about to do?
You get a dodge and retreat as he holds his hand out, points it at you, and you see motes of darkness appearing at his fingertips.
Dodge and retreat. I can't go all out, right? Or be
You can spend a FP.
a fatigue point to give a +2.
Yes.
I'll do that. I am at 9, and I am rolling for a 13. Oh, sorry. I tried to add just +2, but it made a 24.
No
I think I still
worries.
succeed with a 13.
Correct. So he misses. And crowd control. One of them's going to attempt to recover from stun and manage it this time. One of them is going to just move and wait. Yep, move and wait to do a moving attack if needed. And this one is going to try and recover from blindness. And does not. Kind of shuffles about a little bit. Violet.
All right. Damn. Action economy just became desperate again. That's not good. Mental action. She's going to try to whammy the guy that I think is now standing in front of Lucius. Sorry, 2D?
Correct.
All right. So we're going to try that whammy first, and then I will probably take a physical action.
Success
Good time to roll well.
by 7. Resisted by will. Go on, my son. Oh, he crit
And-
failed. I rolled secret. It's
Sweet.
a 17.
There's no immediate effect, but she might do something with that in a moment.
Yeah, I figure.
And she'll try to whack this guy over the back.
Yeah.
Well, in the back with the stun baton aspect of her Franken weapon.
Cool. That is a
Glad I didn't
hit.
get fancy.
And he's not going to get a defense against that.
All right. Health minus
Stun
5.
baton part of Frankenstick. HT minus 5, did you say?
Yeah, but it's the double armor divisor thing, unless we found an Ultratech version of it. Actually, did we?
Armor divisor 2.
Awesome.
Oh my god, I rolled it secret again. And this roll were an 18. I'm not even... Look
Oh
at...
god, he might have had a heart attack.
Oh shit, no, he really might have. Yeah. That is a heart attack. Oh god. He drops to his knees and gasps. He goes like... Gate.
All right, rolling for the lock flat because I already have it. Hello, roll. Where'd you go? Okay, I'll just do that again. Submit again. That one went. Okay, must have hit cancel. Is she aware now? She can go ahead?
Oh, she may attempt to dodge now. Let me double check what a dodge is. Because she's at -4 for lying down.
She cannot dodge. Oh, no, I take that back. She can.
Combat. Defense.
Although dodging a melee when you're lying on the ground might be kind of hard.
It's versus a 5 now, but she failed.
Okay. 1d6 minus 1. There we go. Okay, so I'm up to 3, and her arm is locked.
Cool. Frame is going to attempt to recover from blindness and stun, and fail at both. Lily.
Alright, whipping around this corner here. That's 2. That smoke's gone, right?
Yes, but there is a bit more now that is from the flashbang. Obscures view slightly.
That's fine. That's actually good for me.
And normal humans are still panicking. And Lucius, it's your turn.
Do I notice that he had a heart attack, or is that...
Oh no, that's not this guy. That's the other person that Audrey can do
handsome
things.
Squidward looking?
No, someone else entirely.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm just gonna focus on the guy with the gas mask, and I'm going to get underneath him to try and possess him.
All right.
All out does not give me a bonus, right?
No.
By 8.
Success by 8 is pretty gnarly. Relic Public, that's enough. This is an interesting question, though, because I think he's already possessed.
What?
I think it's an opposed roll.
Oh, I think there's a rule for that. Let me get it. I'll get the
that would be
possession
awesome.
rule. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell is going on. This is the first time it happened. Let me see. Possession, if you want to go with somebody else's for until my next turn.
All right, let's see. He's gonna poke his head out to see what's going on. Tanya is gonna make. Let's make a rapid strike attempt at Sigrid. 2 attacks at the torso. Punch, punch. Oh wow, both potentially hitting. Oh, that first one would have been a crit if I'd not rapid striked. You may attempt 2 dodges, Sigrid. The second
Yeah,
should be at a
except I may
-1.
not attempt
Ah.
2 dodges.
All out. Radical. Oh, I should have declared super strength.
Ah,
But you didn't.
fuck it.
But I didn't, it's true. And this were at the torso, so it's not going to do fuck all. Yeah, I'm not even bothering rolling damage. Bong, bong. That would... Idiot. Sigrid, you're up.
You want to roll the super strength? Would you feel better?
Yeah, go on then. It's not like I can kill Sigrid with a punch. I need to not stop punching. Let's see.
Like, do it to it. It feels pretty cinematic to take a couple blows before I murder the crap out of you.
So with that many
I mean,
levels...
again, try not to murder, but, you know.
So far, I've non-lethally taken down everybody.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Is that how much I need to add? Nope, slightly too much. That's how much I need to add. And... I only roll damage once, though. She's only one of these as a super strength punch, because she's not sparing the FP for that.
Ow.
So you block 40.
But I take 45, slam hard against that wall.
Major wound.
You need a HT.
HT straight up for the major wound. And then a HT at negative health increments for consciousness, but plus hard to subdue. And then finally DX or acrobatics to still be stood up. So you will fall. But other than that, you're
Fuck
still
it.
conscious.
I'm gonna spend an action point for a luck.
Oh, cool.
I mean, remember, everyone, we all have that action point that gets dropped off at the end of this session.
Mm-hmm. The first action point you spend is technically a freebie this session.
Yeah, I've already spent that though.
Oh, correct. You can... Oh, you did roll twice more. But yeah, you still stood up. Cool shit.
But I think we skipped me.
Did we? Sorry.
Because I go
yes.
after her.
Yep. I punched you. It's your turn.
Alright. Sigrid will take a step forward.
Don't forget, shock penalty.
No.
Unless you got high pain threshold.
Which I do.
Yep.
Sigrid steps back, or stays where she's at, and we'll use that perk and change the grip.
Oh.
And she'll cycle the next round out, because it's a memory baton. And with her second ROF attack, she will take a shot. And leg.
Deceptive at all?
With a ranged attack?
Yeah. You can make deceptive ranged attacks. Make it look like you're about to shoot. a face and then shoot a leg.
Nah, we'll just take the shot.
I'd say deceptive ranged attacks are like an arguable thing, where at this range you can very definitely say that you can make it deceptive, but the further
Okay.
away you are, the harder it is to say whether or not.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna do it, but
It's
good to know.
Is not going to attempt to dodge. She is going to wish she had, though, I think. Combat, defense. Yeah, I wish I had. You hit. Oh, wow.
Oh, son of a. Ow.
Yeah, that's a crippled
25
leg.
huge piercing to the leg.
Fucking hell. Even Tanya's 10 DR all over don't do no against that shit. So, yeah, leg crippled. She drops down, screaming, ah! That also will do... Oh, no, it caps the damage, right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not our actual max FP. That's just a test number. There we go. Down to... Take 8 off that, numbnuts. Equals that. Roidy out. Violet. Nope. Now it is gas
Did
mask.
the one that I am grappling try and do anything?
It's not her turn just yet. It's gas mask first. Who is possessed by 2 people.
Indeed.
And-
Did you see my message?
I did. So let's just pause combat very briefly while we have a quick conversation, maybe?
I think so. Did you actually find anything about multiple possessions at the same time?
Have you found out,
Mm.
Lucius?
No, but I found out something that we overlooked on possession. If I fail or the target stops being possessed, it is stunned by 1d turns.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
The target's
Right.
stunned even if you fail.
No, if I fail, I am stunned for 1d turns. If the target stops being possessed once I leave, they are stunned from 1d turns.
Oh,
So at
okay.
most 6 seconds.
Gotcha. So,
So-
yeah, I feel like for now, Audrey, you notice Lucius take over the main control. You watch the mind that you were previously hovering over get compartmentalized and
Grabbed by a different one.
grabbed by Lucius's mind. Yeah.
Fair enough. Are you still down with the mental scene, or do we want to just move on?
No, yeah, mental scene's fine. If you want to say anything to him, if you want to just let Lucius have control while you watch,
I mean, that's vastly more preferred.
yeah, we'll just leave it at that then.
All right, cool.
One of them gets
Yeah.
to try her stun. To
So-
get her stun back.
Technically, Lucius, it is you.
Okay. Without knowing that I'm sharing a mind with Audrey, the first thing that he will try to remember is, what's the plan?
Roidio, roll me a straight up IQ roll. He was thinking about the plan seconds ago.
Got it. By 3.
Lure you fools here with this, cause a bunch of shit, set the bombs off that are downstairs just after he leaves, which is in a couple of seconds.
Okay. Do I need to wait another turn to know more questions, or how many questions can I do for a turn?
To ask another question, I think I'd need a bit more time, yeah.
What is the code? What I would like
Tell
to
me the code.
make the question with the code for the
How to turn the
activating
bombs off. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
If it's like a password, or if it is like a setup, like how do I turn them?
Okay, I'll let you try and remember that. You can also move around, or do you just stay still for now?
I would like to. Sorry, are the humans in this place? They're on their side or on our side?
Oh, they are dead. Sorry, I should have pointed that out. They are
Just
slumped
more as-
over. The console's dead. Mawson's the only living person in here.
I look at Morrison, dead serious in his eyes, and I say, "There's bomb downstairs." And I roll for the other question, and got another 13.
Yeah, they're not complicated bombs, but they have only got a very short timer on them. He knows how to turn them off. He helped build them.
That's
So
guy.
maybe book it.
And it is Crowd Control's turn now, so she will step forward and open this door and just say, "Step back, boss, he just came in here." And this one's going to attempt to recover her vision. And I think maybe manage it. Nope.
-5. Yeah.
Nope.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it is. This one is in an arm bar by Guy.
Yep.
Let's attempt to attack that grapple.
Yeah, she can try and break out. Break free, rather. Dexterity, judo, sumo wrestling, or wrestling cannot exceed dexterity or the prerequisite skill. Stop rolling good!
Yeah, she made that, even with a -4 for ground fighting.
What's her strength?
Strength is only 10.
Okay, so 1d -1 or 2 control points. And then it'll just remove that number from the 3 that I have on her arm. Oh, wait. Did that include the -3 that I have on her?
You spent those 3 and then you've just got 1 back, right?
No, I've got 3 on her now.
Okay.
Because I had to grab the arm again, and then I had to lock it.
1, 2, 3. It would not have included the -3. No, she fails to attack the grapple.
Suck it.
And yep, that's all her and Violet.
So Violet will say over the mental link, there's bombs over, and with a descriptor of where they are.
Yeah, Lucius just remembered for you.
And she says that in the mental link, but I think Lucius probably perceives it a little bit differently.
Is it an echo?
It's not an echo. It's not in his head. Instead of hearing her in his head, he hears her from behind him, and he's obviously still in the possessing body and doing all this stuff normally. This is all mental scape type stuff, but it's like he's in like a living room, and Audrey is sitting on a couch behind him watching the TV screen, and he's holding a video game controller, and that controller is sort of how he's controlling the game that is the body he's controlling. And it's like she's a spectator in the room, but instead of hearing her in his head, he heard her in this room. It's
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Wow.
really like that.
Yeah, I
love
like
it.
it too.
and it's not different than what he usually does with the possession, like he's controlling the person or something, but it's probably more structure than he's used to.
Yeah, I feel like it's the first time he's ever looked back further than the eyes of the person he's possessing. Maybe. And like as
And-
you speak, he sees the room for the first time, and it's like, whoa.
And the room, the aesthetics are of the person that we're in the mind of, so it's neither of our aesthetics. Like we don't recognize the couch or anything. Well, actually, you recognize the couch because you're digging his mind, but
Could I say that the room kind of divides by half, and the other side is kind of like how Lucius is trying to controls the mind way?
Absolutely. He controls more than half. He's actually in control of this room right now.
Yeah, so
Oh.
the room could look exactly how Lucius wanted it to, really.
It just defaults to the way that Audrey is describing it because that was how it started.
Yes.
But
That's
he's in control.
to complement the awesome scene. You see that on Lucius' way, he is standing right underneath Gasmax's feet. He is moving like normally, but the gas mask move as the same way that he is moving in real life. The room is like a pond. It's a thin layer of water in which the gas mask guy is standing, and Lucius is like from beneath, just surrounded by these shadows that turn into tentacles and are like wrapping all over him and kind of like puppeteering him. The eyes, mouth, and everything on the head is like covered in darkness, and he is asleep, kind of like stuck in some sort of bad memory loop. That's how he holds them there. Although when they wake up, they don't remember anything. Uh, since Lucius is like underneath the water part, he turns on that world to look at your room, and you're looking at him standing upside down, and it's kind of like a chilling feeling for him as he you see him that he is smoking a shadow cigarette, just trying to get out with the urge. It is like, oh shit, I got caught.
Nice. He cheats in his shadow world.
Yes.
Any physical action, Violet?
She's kind of stunned. She wasn't expecting this.
Roidio. These guys are all either sleepy times or heart attacking or knocked out against a wall from sleepy times. Gee.
Guy is going to maintain the lock with just his knee and one arm, and he's going to concentrate on Snatcher with his other hand.
Gotcha. Hearing, vision, neither. Might go a bit worse. Lily.
All right, I am moving one and grabbing unconscious girl.
Roidio. Normal humans are freaking
Still
out.
in the smoke.
Lucius is unconscious, and Vecatus is gonna step out now and squint into the smoke and manage to make out you, Lily, but he's just standing there for now. Tanya
Okay.
just got shot in the leg. That were a major wound that I never made the check for. Holy shit, did Tanya fail?
Most certainly did.
She did. Even Tanya's HT is not 15. But she recovers from stun on this turn. And Sigrid, you're up.
Yeah, there we are. So she's now down on the ground.
Laid down, leg crippled, recovered from stun.
Other guy's having a heart attack.
It looks to be. He's clutching his chest, and he gave you a look like, please save me.
I think Sigrid leans down and grabs that shell she just dropped out the bottom.
Sick. Crouch, grab
Like
shell.
yeah. Not gonna waste that memory baton.
No. Put that back in your pocket.
Be silly.
Lucius / watching Audrey.
Do any of this guy's abilities would allow me to disarm the bombs?
Quickly. Maybe. It's like right below you to the parking garage. You could just make a hole in the ground in like 2 seconds.
I In the mine part, I quickly snap out of it until Audrey, uh, parking garage, and then I'll uh, just put my hand down on the floor and start going down.
Roll 3d6, please.
Of course. I rolled a 10 with his scores.
Yeah, that manages
Unless
it.
it's intelligence. I can boost intelligence, not any other stat.
This would have been an IQ-based one, but I think... Oh, so yeah, you succeeded by even more than he would have. And you make a neat little hole in the floor starting. You see it cooking through. Boss, she says to you, like, as you didn't respond, this one has now got a bunch of control against her, right? 3, did you say? Gee?
Yes.
Let's see.
Negative. So it's a -3 to anything using the right arm, and a -1 to using anything any other part of the body.
-3 overall still, because the right arm being attached to torso as well. Oh no, active control though. Is
Yeah.
half. Yep. Failed to attack you. She went for her own grapple against your shirt with one of her arms and failed.
How? She's
How
laying
did she-
face down.
She could twist.
Okay.
Just tried to grab you. Failed to recover vision. Staggers. Violet.
She will relay his intentions, the burning through, getting to bombs, to the group. As she'll kneel and try to help this guy. She is physician. She's qualified to do this. Damn it.
I will also point out that this door has signs that says parking garage,
Oh, does it?
and it's where the politician ran.
Good.
Yeah. There's probably a half moment of just sort of looking at the sign, going, "Oh fuck." It's transmitted.
Geet.
Wait, does she not want to go to the parking garage?
The bomb is in the parking garage.
Oh.
Pair of handcuffs. Pair up here in my left hand.
Ah, cool. Vision. Hearing. Fail. Lily.
Alright, so I am with one hand going to be holding on to the leg of this one girl, and for my maneuver, I am going to, if Catboy attacks me, I want to get in an attack afterwards. Or a grapple attempt afterwards. So I'm holding attack.
Wardy out. Yep, Lucius is unconscious. Everyone lose an FP, please. And Cat Person's not going to dive at you, he's just going to sprint through the smoke. He might
Did he
have not-
come? Did he come close enough? Or I guess I didn't specify that, but yeah.
You could have taken a step and tried to attack him.
Yeah, I'll let go of unconscious girl and try it.
You don't even need to let
Wanna
go
go
of
for a
unconscious girl.
Oh yeah, you're right. Grapple.
Although, you would be at -2 if you're only using one hand.
That's fine. No, I will let go. She's unconscious. But yeah, I'm going for it, and then I'm going to spend one of my FP, or not FP, AP, or whatever. Yeah, AP,
Action point spent.
to get a +2 on this, which will bring me up I can find my thing. There it is. Come on, game, don't fail me now. Hey!
Okay, let's see if we can dodge that.
I think he can.
That's acrobatics. Yeah, he can. Kind of cartwheels. You gave him an extra move. Yeah.
I will in my brain go, kitty cat.
I realise it's because you're passing on that information. But it's funnier if it's just like, kitty cat. Tanya's going to take a crawl backwards. Just be like, if I had my gear. Sigrid?
Important question. Which direction on that on those stairs is the parking garage?
Down.
Sigurd's just gonna jump down the center.
Jumping or acrobatics, please?
Level 6.
And it does cost me 5 HP to get enough movement to do that because, you know.
Couple of flights of stairs in there. Let's just give you 2d6 straight up. 4 damage to the torso, ignoring any armor. So just 4 crushing.
$33, Jesus. Having trouble with my negatives.
Yeah, no, yeah. Numbers are...
And then, yeah, like, as she's falling, she'll just be like, parking garage!
They were pretty perfect. Lucius says, gas mask, you finish making your hole.
I tell to the guy behind me without turning back and continue going down, come help! Or in his voice. Not sure if you can do it for me.
Come help. I can't remember what his voice is. Something like that.
Yeah. The rest of the sentence is, the shadow went this way.
She steps and waits for you to finish digging through the ground. Violet. Oh wait, no, there's this one laid down, sorry. This one first recovering from stun, not the laid down one. Is going to try and summon a crystal. Crystal summoned. Violet, now it's your turn.
She's attempting to help him, but it takes a full minute.
So you're out of combat, effectively.
I mean, her physical actions are all spoken for, but she's got a mental action each turn.
There's a brain knocking around up there.
Kitty cat's about to run by you. If you could mental whammy him, that'd be great.
Speaking of which, she will shift so her back's not facing the hallway.
Smirt. Gee.
Did you say that she just manifested a crystal?
Yeah, in that hand, she reached her left hand over her back to try and grab your last turn.
Yeah.
And now she's pulled it back down to her side, and you hear that hum and see a faint glow as one of the crystals appears in it.
Okay, so what I've been forgetting is the fact that since she's in a lock, I can inflict pain for free on my turn.
Ooh.
So real quick, what is her trained strength?
Free pain. Trained strength is 10.
You want to roll against 10 real quick?
Rolling against 10 real quick. Success by 3.
Yeah, I got success by 5. So, I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 CP to give her counts double, so moderate pain.
Cool.
And then now I'm going to roll at a -1. And I whip the handcuffs around. We'll start with her left hand.
Ah, yep. Yep. handcuff success. The crystal
That's my turn.
will phase out her existence. Yeah,
Oh,
pops away.
Perfect.
Nope. Blind and deaf. Lily, you're up.
All right, now I'm gonna. Can I make a move and attack on unconscious girl? Do I still have to roll a 9?
You don't even need to make a moving attack because it's only a step.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll grab her. Well, I was hoping to grab her and then continue moving into the.
Ooh, I
prison cell.
see. Just roll me DX, please. Yeah, you can move and drag her in at the same time.
Yeah.
This is the prison
then
cell
I'm,
she came after as well.
And I'm trying to flip around as I do it, like kind of slide. Basically what I want to do is grab her, slide, turn around, kind of let go, and slide her into like slow bowling style into the prison cell, and I'm gonna slap that button next turn.
You
Fire door
curling
button.
prisoners. I've got you. Yeah, maybe an aerobatics as well as that DX.
Sure. I'm not super good at this, so we'll try. Nope.
No, you've not managed to turn all the way around, so you're currently facing either south or north.
Okay.
And Lucius is unconscious, and Cat Guy is gonna just try and run past everyone. He's like currently mid-leap over unconscious heart attack man. Tanya just kind of turns and looks at Sigrid going over her head, and she's like, "Hey, take me with you." Sigrid, you probably changed posture.
Yeah, come to knees.
Gas mask.
Did that elicit a good response?
Screams. And did you say bombs? They like looking
Yes,
over
bombs!
looking over the bars at you. And they start running the other direction, I think, probably, yeah. On that last turn. You see gas mask guy drop down in front of you, but you are aware that this is Lucius. He's pretty far away, though. Opposite end of the parking garage. And then one of the clones drops down after gas mask. This one here is getting handcuffed and just wriggling and saying like, "Ah, fuck you." This one is not recovering from blindness still. And Violet. Any mental
Just sit
action?
down and shut up, she says to the two clustered people with an area effect mind control.
Got you. Geet.
And she'll continue to treat the guy.
All right. First,
That's resisted by will.
4, 9, 10, 11, 12. She beat it by 1, I think. Wait, what are you rolling?
These
Will checks.
those are will checks, yeah. But none of them were worth making. Oh, sorry, stretching my legs. And what did you say that were resisted with, if anything, Guy? What were you doing?
Train strength. This is the free pain.
Oh yeah, you succeed by a lot.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll spend another CP to take her up to, what's the level above moderate pain?
Agony, I think.
I think inflicting more pain with locks. Severe pain, 4 to 5 points.
Roidio.
And then now handcuffing at judo -1. Right on the money. So she's now handcuffed.
Cool. Vision, hearing. Nope, nope. She would have been staggering around a bit, but I don't really need to move up. Lily?
Alright, I am gonna like half visible. I'm sliding out with my 1, and I'm gonna hit the button, the fire button that Sigrid saw earlier.
Rightio. Yep, I don't even need to roll. Those doors start closing almost instantly. By the time your arms pulled
all
out.
of them, or just that one?
Just that one.
Yeah.
Lucius.
And then finish my turn.
Unconscious.
Oh, yeah. Catman. Tanya. Oh, you prick. Sigrid.
Did they make their will checks?
Oh, those two needed to make will checks as well.
Yeah, it was
Oh, it
those
was
guys.
those two that were getting told to sit down and shut up.
Sorry,
No, that's my bad. They will.
I didn't realize there was more of them.
They would have.
Okay.
I thought you meant the politician.
Oh, no. It was the bad guys that the politician was about to run into.
Yes. So they indeed both look at you. He stops and turns around and starts sitting down. And I think we can kind of end combat here.
I think so too. Like, I was just gonna disarm Lady and then put everyone back in their cells.
There is a brief garage. So Sigrid, you landed here, top center. And Lucius, you fell through the bottom. We don't need to play anything out on here, though. And let me just turn dynamic lighting off on that map and then take you back to it. Everyone see all right?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. So, Lucius, you know where the bombs are and you know how to take them apart, but you've not got very long.
Like, how long are we talking about?
25 seconds at this point, yeah.
How many bombs?
It's kind of just two big ones. You
Close
will
to each
need
other?
not super close. You will need Sigrid to get the one that's over near her. But
Yeah,
again, you
sir.
can communicate all this mentally. So
Okay. I'll let them know the one that I am about to reach, so they get the other. I'll let them know how to disable them.
both of
And
you, give me an IQ check, please.
I do have a leader in teaching.
Ooh,
That leadership is super important for this kind of
yeah,
role.
yeah.
Yep.
Just give me the leadership.
Yeah.
By
And
6.
Sigrid, if you've got any kind of soldier role or crewman of any sort, I think I'd take that. Or just IQ.
No.
Just IQ then, please.
Hey.
Yeah, no
Job.
problem. You get to your feet, stumble around corner, putting yourself back together slowly, and just rip a bunch of wires out her a big fuel tank timer assembly kind of thing.
Okay. Be sure to pull the red one. Good thing I don't have colorblind.
You definitely got the red one, as well as a lot of others.
On his end, I guess there is a point where Lucius looks back at Audrey on the head realm and says, you might want to disconnect for the next part.
As you yank those wires, Lucius, this person, who was behind you jumps down. She's like, "What are you doing? Boss, what's going on?"
That's the time that he says that to Audrey, as he turns around and says, with a Are the cables ripped or are the cables like turned to dust when I touched them?
If you used your power on them, then they would have just crumbled away to nothing.
Would he see it if I just make it seamlessly?
It's a she,
Or
but yeah.
she? Sorry. I'm asking how did how did he end up doing it to know how to approach this? Because if he didn't saw it, I can say they got here first. What's
Oh,
the next step? If he
I
saw
see.
me, then my reaction has to be different.
You don't know if they saw you. You turn around and they just say, What's going on?"
So, hoping the cables are not dusted, I'm gonna turn around and start walking to him, saying, "The Shadow got here first. They got the bombs. Where to? Who's left?"
Give me acting, please.
So Sigurd totally saw that guy
Hey!
go in there, right?
Yeah. You do know that Lucius is possessing him, though, I think.
Well, yeah, but saw.
Not Bomber.
Yeah,
The copycat.
not the bomber.
Also, you know, she does have that knockout baton round ready, rearing to go.
Yep.
Just walk up behind her and just bam!
Well, he wants to know what was the
Yeah.
next step in the plan first, and see what
Yeah,
he can
well,
get out of them.
Sigurd's while that's happening,
She
he's gonna
frowns
go ahead
and says, You go as fast as you can. I'll set it off myself. Just go. I'm the backup, remember? What's wrong?
I want to take one more step closer, please,
Yeah, that's fine.
and say, "Damn, I have no spontaneous cool phrases. Sorry."
She take a step closer and say, I'm sorry. I have no spontaneous cool phrases.
No.
I think you just walk up and you can put your hand on her shoulder and go, catchphrase.
Well, not catchphrase, but
No,
more
that's
like a
perfect.
very solemn sorry as I just try to hold her neck or face and with his ability and thus her as best as I can before she can detonate anything.
Roll 3d6, please.
Okay.
And your IQ is higher. She looks like she realizes what's happening at the last second, but she does not manage to get out of the way. As, yeah, I don't even need to check damage against her. It makes a neat hole, palm-shaped, all the way through, where those wriggly worm-like things just split out and she turns into a pile of worms.
I will destroy every single one of them.
You watch Sigrid as gas mask Lucius man just turns his hands to the ground and blasts the black disintegration dust.
Oh, at the remaining one?
Yeah.
So Lucius, is this guy like, when you dispossess him, should I put him down, or is he gonna be
He's going to
problem?
be a problem. As you can see, I think he
Oh.
needs to be in the containment cells before that.
Sigurd just walks up to him and punches him in the face.
You get this look from Lucius, a very It's not
A very
it's not
unconscious
anger.
look.
No. It's not
Oh.
it's not anger. What I'm trying to what is the kind of look that you look at when you look at her down, like just with the eyes, like not moving your head. Is contempt
Solemn?
what I'm trying to think? Solemn?
Yes, contempt.
And I get what you mean, but if you would like to spend an action point, I'll let you use a serendipity to instantly knock out the person.
Ah,
Yeah, why not?
Because that seemed like what you were going for.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so Shadow Lucius wakes up as he is KO'd from your meaty, beefy punch.
I come out of the shadows right next to Sigurd.
The gas mask comes off slightly, revealing his face underneath, and he has no bottom jaw and no top lip.
ugh.
Yeah, and it's all grisly and creepy, but it's dry as well, and scaly, scabby looking.
Come on, let's get him into himself.
Truly you react negatively.
Sigurd picks the guy up and hauls him back and helps him back into his cell.
Well,
He
new
went
cell.
in a cell, you know, he gets a
yeah.
new cell.
Oh,
Well,
Also, we
is
might
gonna
wanna-
need
He
more
gets
than
a
a
cell.
He needs more than that. I tell Morrison with the abilities that he has. He needs restraints and 24/7 surveillance.
Mawson's like hogtied in his pants and spits the ball gag out and says like, "Fuck you, Lucius! Untie me now!"
They had bombs. Priorities, Morrison. And I untie him.
Luke, I'm gonna poke my head into this one cell and go, "Thank you for staying in your cell. Your compliance will be noted for your for any further hearings."
I forgot all about her. I'm pretty sure the turn order had been covering her the entire time, and I clearly forgot to roll a turn order.
She overslept.
She wakes up and the thing's all wide and Lily says that and she's like, wait, what?
What did I miss?
¿Qué? Sí, muchas gracias. Buenas noches. She goes back to sleep.
Las nachos.
That's racist, bro.
And everyone else is in their cell by that time. Like, everyone got dumped in their cell, and Lily grabbed the gun. And even though it is a weird tile gun, it's a new toy for Mom.
Oh, the weird tile gun. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. It's happening again. Everyone try and use the Gadgeteers stuff. I forgot about that, Guy. You've not really been playing with the Emerald toy, though.
Nope.
You changed your mind on that one.
Yeah.
Still got it. You could always turn it on and turn inside
Oh, and
out.
I think
I'm
I
just gonna take these gems.
Sigurd also works her healing magic on the leg she blasted.
Oh, Tanya's leg.
After she gets in her cell.
Yeah.
She's like, "What the fuck you doing? Don't you do that. Why are you doing that? Oh, that's gross. Fucking stop it."
Oh.
She like almost, you see one of the screws where her restraints are against the wall ping out just before she realizes what's going on, and then she's like, "All right then, Tar. Good fate. Try again sometime."
I think Sigurd smiles and maybe we will.
Maybe we will. I think I said she was American, didn't I? But maybe
Yeah.
Yes.
maybe it'd be more fun if she
She's
were
American.
Australian.
She was working for the Americans. You never really told us her name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so yeah, she could be.
True.
Could be Australian. Oh, good fight, good fight. Let's have another one sometime. Straya pride. Can't do Stroyan. Look, I'm just saying, where's the butter?
Hi, Chancellor. How you doing?
Well, I really wish I hadn't stuck around, and I really wish Jack had said that this was likely a trap and that he was... Oh, wait. No, that wasn't Jack, was it? Right.
Nope.
Oh, Jack is hogtied in that room.
And a
Uh,
ball guy. Someone please take a picture of that.
Poor Jack.
Yeah.
Now
Anytime he gives us shit ever again.
there was already a copy or two of Duplication Girl imprisoned, right?
Just the
One.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just throw this one in that cell for now. Still handcuffed.
They get to share a cell.
I mean, for the moment.
Uh-huh. This place is
As long
running
as
out of
they're
space.
locked up.
Some of these people would...
Fire Girl's gonna wake up and be pissed.
Oh, yeah, she got bonked in the head and then just fell asleep. Like, she didn't know what happened, even. I'm kind of losing steam. I mean, I would like
That's
to do a little bit
fine.
more, but I think it maybe be better if we called it, and then we can look at this with fresh eyes as we come back.
I mean,
That'd
we
be a
could
good
always
idea.
just end this. And... 'cause at this point, I think Lily's
Yeah.
gonna look at everyone and say, "Ice cream."
Hey, we've still got time for dessert.
Yeah, that only lasted like 10 minutes at most.
Yeah.
Sigrid pulls her camera out, takes her helmet off, and the coat, and she goes and like hands the phone to Lily and like take picture, and she stands next to the senator.
I'll take it begrudgingly.
No, you should both get in here. You're both on the team, and she hands the phone to one of her guys, who takes it begrudgingly, and he'll take a picture of all three of you.
Yeah.
Anyone else? He says, and everyone's like disappears. Puff smoke.
Just smile, take the picture.
Text few.
Just save Senator or
Councilwoman.
Councilwoman. Just save Councilwoman.
Sigrid, don't post that. Just say, having a good time with Councilwoman, as she sees what you're typing.
She's looking over shoulder probably as well, and she's like, "Yes, please. That'd be a lot better." And
Sigrid just hands the phone to her PR representative.
she's just like, "You know what? Throw it at Violet."
Yep.
Yeah.
Please don't mention this in social media.
No, but
I
if
mean,
you could mention...
Everything's good over at the surf headquarters.
I wouldn't mention
Yeah.
where we are, but I would mention maybe that, mention the name of this group that we're starting. And I've got to say, I'm certainly not impressed with this location as a point of operations.
I'm gonna smile at that and say, well, maybe we could get more of a streamline on my underground permits.
Yes, I think first thing Monday morning, I will be heading straight down to my colleague's office to discuss those. Aye, aye.
Say,
oop.
and she'll give her and her crew a taxi ride to anywhere they want to go.
They will not accept, as a car will pick them up from this location. And they would all like to go at the same time.
Okay.
Although I suppose you could just chuck them in a locker and fly away. Yeah.
No, I was gonna like one at a time, but I could start with one security guard, then her, then the other security guard.
That is the way to do it, yeah. Until you take the one security guard to Antarctica and then take her to,
Right.
to the moon.
I don't have that kind of range, but
No. An exaggeration of the options. So, yeah, it seems like ice cream is had.
Yeah.
There will be a debrief. I'll go over it in more detail. I'll pass over secret knowledges. Did anyone want a final scene?
I'll definitely think about it. I'm a little bit worried too.
Yeah. I can't think of anything specific.
Alright. I've got a only the one quick pre-post-credits scene. That's got you in it, Lily. You walk in, you're going to see your mum on Sunday for Sunday dinner. The next day, you've brought that gadget gizmo made out of prison cell. You hold it out for Mila, and she's like, "What is that? What is this?"
I don't
Lily?"
know. It is a prison cell weapon of some kind.
You like hold it out for her to take it, and one of the rubber bands that were holding it together at one corner pings off, and the whole thing just like explodes in a shower of tension.
Never mind.
Like a spike goes through the ceiling. The bed sheet like wraps around Ray and fully engulfs her like some kind of net. And she rips through it with her robot arms. And she's like, "Well, that was weird. And that bed sheet stinks. I need a shower." And
I'll look down and then go look. Is there a gemstone?
Yes, indeed, yeah. There's an
It's
emerald.
like left in my hand and go, I got you an emerald.
She bites it. She's like, My favorite.
Rude.
Delicious emerald. She crunches and swallows the emerald. Ascends to dragon form. Flies off.
And then I go and I'll smile at her we'll have dinner and then on the way out, after I leave that evening, after civil conversation and everything like that. Oh, and hopefully that emerald covers the credit card bill this month. Bye! Bamf.
Well played. GG. Well, I'm Luke. I was the GM. We had, in reverse order, Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I played Lily, the bringer together of group for special spa episode.
Special spa episode. We can flash back to
With all
that
the fan
later.
service.
Flash back to that later with things that didn't get seen. We had James.
Hey, I'm James. I play Sigrid, the Berserker. And Sigrid managed to do yet another big ol' combat and not murder anyone.
Very non-lethal. Very good. Very nice. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I played Violet mostly this game, and I don't think she murdered somebody this game either, but she came very close.
When will Violet get to go to the spa?
What?
When will Violet get to go to the spa? When's Violet's spa day?
She never goes to the spa.
Poor Violet. Poor Violet. We've had Everoth.
Hello, I was Severad, playing your first-time murderers, Lucius, to the Lockhart.
That your first time?
Does it count if it is a clone?
No, I don't think it does.
Oh, we're not
Yes.
counting those.
No.
Oh, then he's fine. He's still clean sled, Lucius Lockhart.
Lucius will, like, that's his real post-credits scene. I'll come to it in a sec. And we had Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I played Guy, and Guy didn't even shoot anybody. Probably for the
Proud of
first
you.
combat ever.
You know what? That might be right. Not even just combat. First scene ever that Guy doesn't shoot somebody. If only. And
He
with a...
walks out of every room shooting at somebody.
Yep. Can't finish a conversation we had.
Hey, buddy, I'll catch you later. It was good talking to you. I'll catch you later. Shoot him in the foot.
That's just what it's like in the future. You don't
Shoot the gun
understand.
into the air, just for, effect.
Well, we're the Kobold Cafe. We can be found anywhere at Kobold Cafe. Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, YouTube. We've got a website which is thekoboldcafe.com. We'll be back on Thursday next week with Little Ages. I'll be joining. Woo-ha-ha. That's right, I've not got my time wrong, have I?
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm joining next week in Little Ages, and then we'll be back on Friday with this.
Before we go, check the PM real quick.
Have I got a real quick PM
You
to
do.
check? Oh, yeah, no, I should. So one pre-post credit scene is Lucius struggling to get to sleep. He's tossing and turning, and Laura will roll over and say, like, "What's wrong?" Lucius, I killed someone today. Wait, no, they were a clone. Never mind. Falls instantly asleep. But then the camera, like, raises on a crane, passes through several floors in this underground apartment building. And it's someone asleep in a bed. But there's a figure stood over them. The fingers look too long. It's creepy. It's shadowy. They lean in and sneer. And we see the teeth reflect the light. The canines are too long. And they sink them into this person's neck and start drinking. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Whee!
Night.